hell's that? Whatever. Highly. Whoa, what the fuck? Hi Logitech. Hi Pixel. Hi Air. When the Banjo-Kazooie world. Also, wow, were the waves always this loud here? Anyway. We start stretching. I woke up hella early today. Hi, Bits. I woke up at like 4 a.m. this morning. Same. Hi, Strong. I smell a lot of cute boys in here. Boy smell. I think that was 4. What the heck? Okay. Accidentally moved something in OBS. I passed out after Baldur's. I did too. I almost passed out in Baldur's. Sniffa. Should add Sniffa. You know where to suggest it. Was doing the whole passing in and out thing. We were playing Star Wars before Baldur's. And I was like, cool. Now that we're done with Star Wars, I can go to sleep. Good night, everybody. And then my alarm goes off and it's like, hey, reminder, Baldur's Gate in an hour. And I'm just like, oh. Oh God, how am I gonna do this? Hi, Zoe. I am so excited for the Banjo-Tooie map to get updated. Because I liked Banjo-Tooie a lot more than Banjo-Kazooie. I played Banjo-Tooie first. And I think the worlds there kind of just, you know, more fleshed out, more interesting, more colorful. There's a few maps in Banjo-Kazooie that, I'm gonna be honest, are kind of samey. Hi, Global. Ulitisil? Huh. Planking. Oh God, planking. It's good. Hi, Smug. It's important. Probably the best exercise I do. But man, I hate planking. I'm gonna wait for 420. Wow, no hi, Kaven. Heck you, Global. Hi, Flaming Gamer. How's it going today? Awful. It's the worst day ever. I'm only saying that because I've just started my 2 minutes of plank. And after 2 minutes, it'll be a great day. But right now, it's so bad. Makes sense, haha. We're at 30 seconds down. I fucking hate planking, guys. But I like the results. 2 mins. Damn, I can't even do one. Hi, Kathy. I had to work up toward it. I started doing like 30 seconds and I was like fucking dying. 1 minute. Because I'm weak AF. You gotta build up. 50 more seconds. Shit. I hate this. 40 more seconds. I would have had the energy after work. 30 more seconds. You can do it. I believe in you. 20. Oh god, fuck. 15. My arms hurt. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh. Oh. Shit. Why did I turn? I'm all the way over there now. Fuck. Ow. Okay. I'm gonna break my leg so that I can do the leg stretch. And then I'll fix my trackers. It looks kind of weird on stream, but I'm doing the Slav squat because that's really good for like loosening up your leg muscles. Hi, Zuvi. Okay. Insert loosening joke. Sure. Uh-oh. I sneezed. Dun 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 dun. Why did my leg switch there? Is this still in the good spot? It is. Hell yeah. As much as I love banjo music, time to turn that off. We're walking through the Northern Shroud, which is the final area of the Black Shroud in Final Fantasy. And then we'll hit Thanalan. Insert loosening joke. Always cook your steak, Zuvi. Huh? I did it yesterday, uh-oh. I guess I won't say hi anymore. What is this, like, blatant level of gaslighting? You know I said hi to you. You know what, Global? I want to be a beacon of positivity. So even if you don't say hi to me, I'm still gonna say hi to you. Hey yo, FF, let's go. You know, Zubi sounds like Zuvid. Be nice. Oh my god. You know, speaking of Zuvids, I was watching Fafamit before this stream. And, she was doing a cooking stream where she was trying to make macaroni and cheese with a sous vide. I don't know why. She was trying to make it happen, though. Brawl with the rock golems. You will win. I think I'm a botanist right now, so well, I'm a level 90 botanist. Would a level 90 botanist beat a level 35 rock golem? I would assume they would, right? But they're gonna do, like, no fucking damage. They're just going to be way too tanky for the Rock Golem to ever kill. I think that's how that goes. Where the botanist would, like, not one-shot them, but, like, kill them in 10 to 15 hits and just take no damage. But, like, do they get scaling health? I don't even know if they can attack them. Hi, love. These zones have been so nice to record, though. They're all so small and condensed that, like, it takes an hour to record them. The one I did yesterday is, like, the smallest zone in all of Final Fantasy. It was Northern Thanalan. The video is barely 10 minutes long. I think it's actually my shortest video now. It used to be Mechagon, which was, like, 10 or 12 minutes. And Northern Thanalan is, like, 10 minutes, 11 seconds. Oh, I want a drink. Rak'tika Great Woods when? We've already done the Rak'tika Great Woods. When we walk to it, no idea. It's got to show up in the random queue. But that is in the YouTube channel. There's a link down below in the panels to the Walking Through Worlds channel. So if you just want to see that video, it does exist. But as for when we're going to walk to it, I don't have a clue. Lahi moment. Base boosted Lahi. Good lord. What's that big metal thing? Oh shit, I miss it. Hi, Dingo. We're going to walk by what we just walked through, so we'll, like, come back there. That makes no sense. It just takes longer, right? It's not about whether it makes sense or is efficient to be. It's about whether it can be done. Because I think she was also trying to do it without milk? I don't know. Look, I don't try to understand everything Baphomet does. She's fucking insane. It was an experiment? Yeah, kinda. Oh, this big metal thing? Why is there furnace-looking things on the side of the road? What is this, Minecraft? Dingo, I'm going to assume you're talking about that big metal thing going into the sky. That is a piece of the moon. So, the moon, there are two moons in Final Fantasy XIV. The bigger moon and the smaller moon. The smaller moon was actually not a moon. It was a cage built around a primal. A very, very strong primal. But they built a cage around him. And he just floated up in the sky for thousands of years. Bahamut that fucker. The Final Fantasy XIV game actually starts with a cinematic of him getting released from the moon and blowing everything up. As for furnace-looking things on the side of the road, I don't know. Elezen are weird. They should have locked him back up. They kinda did. A guy sacrificed himself to seal him again until we come along and beat him up. He erased FF14 1.0, like killed the servers, and then they made Realm Reborn. God, it's so crazy that they actually made an in-game event out of it. That's one of the coolest things in, like, MMO history. Is that they were just like, look at the meteor getting bigger. What the fuck? Who does that? I hate this rate tracker. Just feels like it gets off a lot. Majora's Mask? They literally Majora's Masked their MMO game. Isn't that amazing? Is he dead? He isn't dead when he gets resealed. He is once you beat him. As dead as a primal can be. Hi, Carface. Hi, Yulin. Hope you're well. I hope you've been well. When are you gonna get a new pressure cooker? Why do I need a new pressure cooker? Mine works great. Huh? Send me your old one, please? No, I love my pressure cooker. I dreamed about it last night. Hi, Juice. Majora's Mask, The World Reborn. Absolutely not, Zuby. I love my pressure cooker. They're not that expensive. You can go buy one. And if you can't afford it, you know the pipeline. You're a regular here. Send me your broken skid loader. I actually don't know what a skid loader is. I feel like I should, and I'm just mind blanking. By the way, why did nobody tell me how wild Phantom Sense is? It's different for everyone. Phantom Sense is great. I don't have much Phantom Sense. I have, like, weird off-brand Phantom Senses. Like, getting head pats makes me sleepy. But I don't like... If somebody took their hand and put it to my chest and then, like, went down my stomach, I wouldn't feel anything. Cast iron pressure cooker, Dutch made. A contraption which loads skids. They skid steer and load. Please elaborate on the pressure cooker pipeline. No, there's not a pressure cooker pipeline. There is a money-making pipeline which you could use to get a pressure cooker. Phantom Sense is a blessing and a curse. E-Sex. It gets stronger when I'm drunk. That's that could be a curse or an absolute blessing. But I don't have anyone to be my hot twin, Yulin. Or what did you mean? That is not the pipeline. Okay. We'll go over the pipeline again. If you need money, you get a RuneScape account. And you go to the popular towns. And you dance naked on the mailbox. And you tell people you'll be their RuneScape girlfriend for IRL money. Or you'll sell feet pics. It'll take a while, but eventually you'll get up to $30. Once you have $30, you're done with RuneScape. Now, you buy a Final Fantasy XIV subscription. And the same thing. You go to the mailboxes, you go to the nightclubs, you dance naked, you let people buy you cute outfits, you ERP and sell foot pics, until you have $300-ish. Then you buy a Quest 2. Then you get on VR. This is step 3, by the way. You get on VR, you go to nightclubs, Just H Party, FBT Heaven, Void Club. You ERP with people, and you sell those feet pics. And you keep doing this until you make about, well, you buy them incrementally, right? So, like, you could save up for trackers first, and then you would get, like, a better headset, then you would get better hands. Once you're at that stage, once you've got the better headset and you're not on a Quest 2 anymore, that's step 4. You can just stay at this stage. So if you want to buy a pressure cooker, just do some work at step 4. You've got your pressure cooker. Let me introduce you to a great avatar plugin. That's what you suggested to Koyo and Fosto, right? What are you linking in my chat, Bits? Getting my Slime VR kit in May. I don't get Phantom Sense much, but I get ASMR. Shut up, Ewan. Hi, Arch. Fascinating. I love certain ASMR. Stop asking me questions. I just want to make sure you're not linking, like, ERP plugins in my chat. Zuvi, what I suggested to Koyo and Fosto is that they double up on stage 4 with, like, a tag team. So they could each do it solo. But, like, because there's 2 of them, they can do an interesting dynamic where one of them is Rem and one of them is Ram, and that has, you know, a certain level of market value, which would earn them a bit more money than just somebody working at stage 4 and just some default e-girl avatar. I'm not a degenerate like you. Debatable. Nah, just DM those to me, Bits. Huh? Hey, Bits, how does the stock market work? I will not. Buy high, sell low, cry. You need a good avatar for stage 4, Ewan? You can't just go with a random one? That's not true. People be down bad and horny. And, like, there's plenty of avatars you can get that are cheap. Like, you could just go to a booth, find a $20 avatar to ERP with that has all the bells and whistles. You could buy a $60 one, but buying that avatar is part of getting to stage 4. Think of that as, like, baked into the cost of the high-end headset, the trackers, the hands. That's what I mean. Well, you can find a lot of these in just, like, public worlds also. It's not going to have all the bells and whistles. But you'll be able to do stage 3, no problem. And when you move to stage 4, you should get a better avatar, yes. You're right there, yes. What are those multi-headed creatures? Honestly, there's so many creatures in Final Fantasy that I just don't know anything about. You show me any model in World of Warcraft and I can tell you all the lore about it. But, like, some random NPC mob in Final Fantasy, I'm like, I don't fucking know. A Hydra, maybe? I downloaded Skyrim today, sure has aged. Oh god, I need to download that in the next few days. Let's see, today's Wednesday, right? 97. 98 Thursday. Wait, hold on. I'm off a day. Because I could have sworn day 200 was Sunday. I got off on my days somewhere. We're going to do our day 200 celebration. So we're going to play Skyrim on day 200. No. Okay, it's Thursday, not Wednesday. Right. Okay. It is Sunday. It's Thursday. It is, okay. I was thinking yesterday was Tuesday for some reason. But I've done 2 days with non-dairy. And today he has off for VA appointments. So yeah, Thursday. Okay, I'm not crazy. I didn't get my days off. Day 202 Farming Sim celebration. Why would we... Why 202? Is that a heart tattoo above your booty? It is. It's my tramp stamp. Hi, Stencil. No, wait. Yeah, like Zooey said. It's my ass antlers. Crazy? Yeah, I'm crazy for you. Bonk. Hey, Ewan. I've been looking for a decent treadmill. The kind you could store under a bed. Any recommendations? So what you're looking for, Stencil, is a standing treadmill. And admittedly, I don't know anything about what makes a good or bad standing treadmill. I was looking at them recently on Amazon with a friend, and it looks like they're $80 to $300. If you just want to get like a cheap one and save as much money as possible, get the $80 one. The $80 one looks fine. If you're like, $80 sounds too cheap and it's probably gonna, not be good compared to the others, go up a bit to $200. But that's the range. You'll find them on Amazon. Pay attention to some of the things in there. A standing treadmill will not have incline, but if you want incline, you can just stick stuff under the front. Now that I think about it, I feel like that would just bend the treadmill. So you'd probably need something like a piece of wood on the front. I don't know. Don't add your own incline until you see some YouTube video about how to do it. But yeah, you're looking for a standing treadmill. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room. I hate when people look at me when I am in a room. $80 too expensive. You corrected yourself too fast. Get bend, nerd. Yeah, bend that treadmill. No, don't bend the treadmill. That'll be really bad for it. Just do it normally. I don't know. I've been looking at standing treadmills just to have something in case this treadmill breaks. What is a standing treadmill? A standing treadmill is just what the terminology is for a treadmill that doesn't have like a console and attachment section. I don't know why, but it's treadmill, standing treadmill, and omnidirectional treadmill. Those are the three different like naming nomenclatures. Have you seen those curved treadmills? I think I have. A seated treadmill is just a regular treadmill that somebody puts one of those lawn chairs over and they like dangle their legs on it and burn 20 calories. Sure, you could fix that one if it breaks. I don't know. This is an old treadmill and like I don't know anything about repairing it. Treadmill that you stand on. I have a stepper, that's all I know. Where's the no power treadmill? I mean, I'm sure those exist. Think I won't escape the pipeline, Nealon? I already got the yoga ball. What does the yoga ball have to do with the pipeline? And are we talking about like a standard yoga ball or like the good yoga ball? Praise be the pipeline. Hating on people who can't stand. If you can't stand, I think there's better ways for you to get exercise. It's a good one, yes? Okay, what do you think is a good type of yoga ball? Just so that we're sure we're all on the same page. Because if you have that, fucking hell yeah, let's go. Don't tell Yulin what the yoga ball is for. I'm curious as well. I know this map. Hi, Ty. Okay, if I ever can't stand, I'll never try to walk again. I don't know, mine is just comfy. Okay. When I'm saying a yoga ball and the good yoga ball is a yoga ball that has, like, the dildo in it. So, like, part of the yoga ball is that it has an extension. That's what I'm saying. And you're like, yeah, I got a good one. I'm like, I don't think she knows. Hi, Aeon. Not gonna lie, I assumed it was that too. Hey, yo. I just slap on it. I mean, so just slapping one on it absolutely works. But there are yoga balls where it's like, it's all just one piece. It's like it was fitted around a dildo, so when you blow it up with air, that part just also fills out. Just didn't want to be wrong. Also me. The fuck did I join into? Or what the fuck going on? Is that the one you want, Ewan? No. Pillow talk. I don't really want a yoga ball. I don't want more furniture in my room. It is cramped as hell in here. It is like... I really don't have as much space as I'd like. This treadmill kind of just... Everything was a little cramped before, and now this treadmill is just like middle of the room. Really what I should do is, I should extend my bed out across the room instead of along a wall. But... I don't know. I just haven't. 80% Yulin, 20% furniture. Are you calling me fat? What the hell? How dare you? I want a drink. I mean, I'm still experimenting. Had my first time last Sunday. First time what? The extra inch of height made you gain like 60% of the room. That is not how that works. Don't answer that if it's too much TMI or you don't want to share, by the way, Kathy. But I'm like, first time? First time what? Doesn't matter, Yulin, congrats. First time with the yoga ball, probably? You know exactly what? I don't! That's why I'm asking. It could be just using the yoga ball and, like, sitting on it for 3 hours while at your desk. Hi, Wrath. It could also be super explicit. Oh my god, VR sex? Okay. Okay. Hell yeah. First time filing taxes. Ugh. I am not looking forward to taxes this year. Because I don't know how it works when all of the stuff I've gotten is from Twitch and PayPal. Not Poggies. Okay, that first time doesn't deserve a congrats. What the fuck? Yes, it does. I think it does. Oh, you're responding to filing taxes. I don't know. First time filing taxes kinda deserves a congrats. $12.50. Good luck with taxes. Thank you, Strog. Why is it $12.50? Why that number? I'm putting it 6. I'm gonna be heading to the gym to work out. I'll be lurking. Bye, Flaming Gamer. I hope your workout goes nice. Love you, Elin. Hope your walk goes well. Well, it's not gonna be quite so easy anymore. I needed that for the 5K badge? Oh, I see, I see. What did you think I said didn't deserve a congrats? First time ERPing. And I was like, what the fuck? We openly encourage ERP around here. Of course we're gonna congrats that. When you gotta find a way to work around the long distance? Nah, that's a big congrats. We were playing Baldur's Gate yesterday. And, I'm not gonna say which boss it was. But we beat a boss who fucking ruined my day. Oh my god. This guy, before he got to move, this guy turned my 9 minions into 3. I was so sad about it. But we beat the boss, and one of our NPCs just picked him up and held him in the air. And then just baned him by, like, slamming him down onto their knee, shattering their back. And it was just like, dude, let's fucking go. It was awesome. Does it feel weird to walk in an incline while a video game goes at a decline? It might have a long time ago. Not so much now. I'll be honest. I actually don't look at the video that much. If chat slows down, I do. Typically, I'm staring at my Chatterino and just reading. Horniness finds a way and the possibilities are endless. Very true. Man. Long distance seems like so undoable in the past. It was like, dude, if you want to try fucking doing a long distance relationship, it's just doomed to fail. They never work. And Love Ends just came out of nowhere and was like, fucking hold my beer. What now? We're not even an hour in, relax. Why? Relaxing is for later. Go ham now. Go fucking, go crazy. Go stupid. Rub one out. Right now. And then get on VR and cuddle with me after. No. Then why aren't you doing it, Yulin? Because I'm walking. I guide everyone to the path that I myself cannot walk. Embrace horny, then cuddle. True. Can't or won't? Won't. I totally can. But I won't right now. I can fill in for exhibits if you want, Elin. It's no excuse, Elin. That's complete BS. You cannot fill in for me? Prove it, silly. Here's the thing, Kathy. No one fills in for each other. You can only fill in for yourself. Also, hydrate or dihydrate? Sure, we'll drink. I unmuted and immediately had to cough. I almost made a PSO joke, but you wouldn't have gotten it. Yeah, I probably would have just, like, I don't know, mentally crashed or something. Did you get that joke, Bits? Because, like, the servers are just crashing nonstop the last day since they did their maintenance. It wasn't that good of a joke. It was kind of a stretch. It was just relevant. We all bring a sort of vibe to the cuddle party that cannot be imitated. My brain cannot compute that one. There was emergency maintenance. Yeah, so if you were going into the Rayford Gorge, I think it is, you were just gonna crash. It was like a memory leak thing, and everybody was crashing like every 30 minutes or something. There's if you know who Uber is, he had a video of him fighting the ancient boss down there. I forget what they're called. But you see the mini-map where it's got like 20 people on it. And then it just goes down to 3. Just 17 of them just disappear like Thanos snap. And I was just like, oh god. Cuddle party, very nice. Yeah, I got on PSO this morning. Actually, this is really funny. I woke up so early that I finished my dailies super fast. They also don't have a limited time quest right now. So it only takes me like 25 minutes to do all my dailies. And then I was just like, well, they gave me the new personal space, or the creative space thing, the new Kavaris theme. So I'm going to remake my entire house. And so I was like, just rebuilding everything. But like, today for the Genesis Point trees, it's ID 5, and I'm GP ID 5. So I'm just building this house as people are just like popping in, grabbing my tree and leaving. And I was just like, oh, it's so embarrassing when people are coming here. I don't like this. Gonna be attending the cuddles today because I'm not tired. I can't be in cuddle parties. Still need to find a good cuddling position, not easy. The biggest thing for me, Kathy, was like having a soft surface for my headset to sink into. So I've got a Vive Pro, so I've got a lot of like bulky like strap and like adjustable turn thingy on the back of my head, And so if I try to like lay on a pillow or something hard, it's just a fucking like inch between the ground and my head of just parts. And so I need something like a really soft pillow that my head sinks into, or a fucking beanbag. Also, the moment I left, I yawned. Got to sleep real good soon after. Yeah, we did Baldur's Gate yesterday. Ran around to Act 3 more for anyone who knows that. We mostly dealt with the Sorcerous Sundries. We also played Star Wars yesterday. Nondari and I finished Alderaan. No, we didn't finish Alderaan. We found a planet quest at the very end, which was like, God damn it, we're not done with this planet. Nap in VR today? Probably. After the nap in VR, I don't have anything to do late. No, I have Baldur's today. After yesterday, it's just like, hey, everybody's open tomorrow, right? Let's do Baldur's. So we're in like the home stretch sprint. We're just fucking playing 5 days a week. Another unscheduled one. I forgot to ping the Discord yesterday. I forgot to like, and I hate it because I always think about it 5 minutes before we go live, but I don't want to like send out the ping before she's live, and then 3 minutes later I've forgotten. And so we were like 2 hours into it. It's like, fuck, I forgot, damn it. Think you were really tired? I was. I kind of woke up towards the end of it, or like halfway through it. Once we got into Baldur's, I was like, all right, I'm more here. People laugh, a Yuland. What does that even mean? How dare you? How dare you? Here's something else. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, I think is the name of the game. I've literally never heard of this game until Arch was talking about it like a week ago. I watched Proxy play it and Ichi Ninja. D-Link? Hi, Sir Seat Sniffer the Third. Thank you for the follow. Also, did you know that the PS2 and Xbox 360 are now considered retro? I did. It's a Relink? Okay. Yeah, that came out. I don't know anything about this game. I do know it looks and plays like a Tales game. So I was like, oh, that's kind of caught my attention. But I don't expect to play it myself. Too many other things to play. Just like how Sega and Saturn used to be that 20 years ago. Yeah, thought it might pique your interest. It doesn't. It's a little interesting, and I'm kind of looking at it like, this just looks like a Tales game. But it's not a Tales game. I think it has, like, online capabilities. But Yuland? Astolfo? What about Astolfo? Bro, what is this name? I don't know, is he in the game? I've never seen it before. No, he's not in the game. Astolfo's from Fate. Granblue is something completely different. What happened to the second? Astolfo's from Fate, dummy. You attract some of the most random fucking names, I swear. What the fuck? What's the point? Can't believe this. My day is ruined. Pixel, you haven't even heard of this game before today. Can't wait to get drunk again Saturday. Never thought I would say that. Hell yeah. Don't go too crazy. VRChat does two things to people. One, it makes them gay. Two, it makes them alcoholics. So keep that in mind and just like, try not to go too far off the deep end with booze. Have you seen the Magical Girl transmogs that got added to WoW today? Kisu? Hi, Kisu. I have been waiting for these for 4 months. They got data mined a while ago, and I have been waiting for them. Now, I'm not super into WoW right now, so I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna fucking push myself to get these. But yes, I have seen them. I want them. I need them. Drink in moderation. I'm already gay. Literally done neither of those to me. Oh no. 0 minutes. Go lesbian. Kathy. What? Hi, I just got here. Hello. Do gay be crime? Oh, wait a minute. They're so cute. I want them so bad, Kisu. I've been trying to convince a friend to get into WoW with them, because he really likes magical girls. And I was like, you should play WoW. Check this shit out. And he's like, I don't know. And then I'm like, don't actually play WoW. Like, for serious, don't. What, 0 minutes? Bit says that every time we talk about WoW. Because we talk about WoW a lot. So he just goes, 0 minutes since WoW mentioned. It's kind of weird. It'd be like going to a Counter-Strike stream and being like, 0 minutes since Counter-Strike mentioned. And he's like, yeah, no shit, we're playing Counter-Strike. But he has fun doing it, so that's what matters. I have to get the mount first, though, obviously. Well, I'm pretty sure the Magical Girl outfit is like the completion reward. So, like, when you get 1,000 points, you get the Magical Girl outfit. I think. I'd have to check again. Euland on his way to introduce someone to 0.5% of a game. 0 minutes since Power World mentioned. Nobody even mentioned Power World, Pixel. This is not MMO. 0 minutes since a cute person on screen. Oh my god. Or rather, it's been a long time. Yeah, it's been like 24 hours since Power World was mentioned. 0 minutes since Bits was a little bit. Someone mentioned Power World, I did. 0 minutes since cute people in chat. Oh, hell yeah. Not gonna lie, I want to play more WoW, but it just feels so empty since the story quests don't really matter, or at least according to my friends. Here's the thing about WoW lore. You don't play WoW for WoW lore. If you actually like lore in a game, WoW is just fucking awful. WoW has extensive lore. I'm not gonna call it good. It used to be good, now it's kind of iffy. But you just can't get the lore from the game, which sucks. Chat, shut up, no you. WoW is for big nerd heads. Make me, Bits, you're so loud. No, I'm not. Bits, you are kind of loud. Even when you're mute, you're kind of loud. You're one of them loud mutes, if you know what I mean. I can hear you across the ocean, just a guess on your location. For sure. Bit's the loudest mute there ever was. They're not the loudest mute. So you hate mutes. No, I love mutes. Hawks in all caps. Let me introduce you to Nay the Loud. Yeah, that would be the loudest mute I can think of. Koeko, when she was mute, was pretty fucking loud. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Gasp. They do. I do not. That's all of you gaslighting me. I need another drink. Koi was a bully when mute? What do you mean was? She still is a bully. Her model literally has like a nail or a barbed wire bat with it. She is fucking threatening. She doesn't bully me. She doesn't bully me either, but that's because I keep my fucking head down. I've seen what she does to others. I haven't spoken in several months and they say I'm not a mute. Well, you're not a mute. You just don't talk much. I remember Juice talking. I also remember Juice talking. Who remember? God, my arm is sore. My partner's model. We both don't play anymore, so his model is ancient. Has a slap sound on it, lol. I feel like the slap sound is something that a lot of people put on their models, and then they just forget about. And then, like, once a year, somebody brings it back, and then everybody wants it again. Right now, Kisu. Right now, the big tech is putting the slap sound in your avatar, so that when people, like, touch that part of your avatar, the sound or animation goes off. So what a lot of people do is they're putting the slap sound in their butt cheeks. And so if somebody was like, whoosh, it would play. Maybe I'll stop talking, be mysterious. Here's the thing, Strog. Being a mute fucking sucks. Because you're like, oh, I want to tell them this thing. And you try, making the gestures. And they don't fucking get it. And you're like, I'm trying to explain this simple thing to you. And they're just staring at you like, what? Huh? What? Are you hungry? Do you want to go to a new world? We can go to a new world. And you're just like, no, I'm just trying to explain this simple fucking thing. And people that don't understand mutes will drive you nuts if you're a mute. Doctor fucked up the IV 3 times. Threatening does not mean bully. Archiva forearm vein. Ow, I know them feels. First CN on left and right arm. Mute hate. That's not mute hate. That's mute sympathy. I'm saying, mutes, I see your struggles. I know how hard it is for you. What is this mute hate, bro? Yeah, when Kimi turns her mic off, I'm like, huh? Strong is so new to VR. He has zero comprehension of mutes so far. So, like, Kimi will go mute, and Strog will just be like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. They're not talking. Lassie, what's wrong, old girl? Is somebody fall in the well? And Kersey's just like, no, it's just this thing. Simple, give him the classic. What the fuck, why is this dude talking to me in Naruto? I don't even communicate with mute. We don't call them struggles, bro, what? I've seen other mutes call them struggles. No one's giving out pity to the mutes. In-game text chat, that's what I meant. At least there's a keyboard built in. I missed when you said that earlier. That has helped so much. Back in the day, you had to have a pen. If you didn't have a pen, good fucking luck. I'm tempted to buy another model, but I already bought one yesterday, at least go a week. At least go a week before getting a new one. When it's not even asked for. I don't need to be asked for sympathy if something is sympathetic. If somebody's bullied, I'm gonna feel bad for them. And it'd be ridiculous for them to be like, I don't ask you to feel bad for me. Shut up. Now I feel like you deserve to be bullied. Had that happen before my left arm, while right arm had the luck of not happening. Yeah, I was a pen user. Thought I wasn't mute, though I wasn't mute all the time. But the other got a made uniform toggle. We'll get it in a week from now. Don't do that, it's just polygons. Make toggle. What if the bullying isn't initially seen as bullying? That's irrelevant. Because the issue at stake is somebody's getting bullied, and I feel sympathetic for them. I say, hey, I see that you're getting bullied. That sucks. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. That's the issue, right? And if they're like, hey, don't feel bad for me. Fuck you. I didn't tell you to feel bad for me. If somebody says that to me, when I say, hey, you're dealing with this and I recognize it, then I'm like, okay, fuck you, you deserve to get bullied. I will not touch Unity. Only to upload. That shit is cursed and confusing. Like it's brushed off or laughed off by others, but people do nothing. I mean, so that's just a completely different issue than the discussion, Freya. As for something that's like, what if bullying isn't seen as bullying, it's brushed off? That's still bullying. That shit sucks and needs to be called out. I don't know what you're specifically looking for with this. Hi, non-dairy. If you see someone being bullied, bully them. No, only bully them more if they're asking for it. Juice. What if bullying is their thing? Doesn't matter. Tolerate everyone except the intolerant. If your thing is making others' days worse, fuck you. You have no place here. Get the fuck out. If you don't like them, bully them. Bully the bully with kindness. I mean, so this is something that happens with kinks a lot. If your kink is fucking weird, if your kink is like, I don't know, weird baby stuff where like you like to dress up as a baby and like literally lay in a crib. What the fuck? I wasn't gonna say it, Pixel. You're the one now. You're the cake farter, Pixel. That's weird, I shame that. Here's the thing, Kisu. It's weird, but it's not hurting anybody. They're not hurting anyone, so it's just like, I don't want to see this. It's fucking weird, but you know what? If this gets you through your day, go for it, I guess. Just fucking go have fun over there. But like, if your kink is literally making people cry, bullying them to the point of them crying, and you're like, God, that makes me feel good. Fuck you. I'm not going to tolerate that. That's an asshole. Now, if somebody has that kink, and they do it in, like, a consensual way, like they only look for people who like being humiliated and bullied to the point of crying, I guess. But typically the people who have this kink aren't that responsible with it. They're just going to go bully random people. I just mentioned the first half. My kink is weird because it is hand-holding. It's still too close to the line. I don't think so. As long as it doesn't hurt, I don't mind. I get bullied, but I don't know the person very well. I don't know where it's coming from, so I mostly ignore it. I have something like that, Freya, where there's somebody in a community, and some of the people here know who it is, but they seem very aggressive with, like, wanting to harm me. And it's on, like, an RP sense in Twitch chat. But it's, like, uncomfortable sometimes. Like, we'll be playing Baldur's Gate, and they'll be like, kill Yulin, push Yulin into the lava. And it's like, why? Why do you hate me so much? Now, we know it's RP, and they've messaged me a few times about, like, other things where they're perfectly normal. But, like, there are days where it just seems like they fucking hate me. There are weeks where it's like, I'll see them in 3 streams, and all 3 streams it's just 3 hours of them telling me they want to stab me. And it's like, what the fuck? I have no idea where it comes from. Any hobby or kink, if it doesn't hurt any living thing, it's not a problem. I kind of have the same view set. I'm very much of the mindset that we don't pick our kinks. And so I'm very sympathetic to people who have what I would call cursed kinks, which is like something that's impossible, like vor. You can't really live out your fantasy of vor. Or something that's illegal or harmful. And so I'm not going to name any of the kinks, but you know the ones that's like, that's fucked up. If somebody has those kinks, hi, Cookie.
Hi.
I'm very sympathetic to them because I don't think we choose our kinks. If they are able to go through it in a way that doesn't hurt anybody, like commissioned art, great. But never ever cross the line of hurting somebody. I mean, I like being controlled, ordered around, but that's pretty tame in my opinion. I would agree. That's also hella fun. I'm into that too. Sometimes I'll just leave the stream. Now that you've mentioned it, I'm like curious to who it is. I want to keep an eye out for it. Hurting someone without consent. Maids. Cookie, have you been playing the new Grand Blue game?
I don't play Grand Blue.
They came out with a new game that just looks like it's an action style that you might like.
Oh.
Maids are pretty good. Hi, Logitech. Yeah, it's called Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, I think. It looks like a JRPG, but it also has like some connectivity online. I see the combat and I see Tales games in it. I'm like, oh. I don't know if it costs money or if it's free to play with microtransactions. Just because you don't like it, hating it, as long as it's not legit illegal or anything, is dumb. So what if it is illegal, Error? What if somebody just has the kink that's super legal, but they don't act on it? Like, they openly admit to you, I am 100% sexually attracted to this, but I will never do it in my life. What do you feel about that, Error? Because in my mind, I'm like, damn, bro, that sucks. But it better stay fantasy. I wanted to become a maid butler when growing up, but that shit hard. My kink is tax fraud. Flip that. I see a lot of people on places like Twitter I'm lucky all mine are pretty normal. I have one that's a little cursed. But it's not something that I would like. It's an illegal thing, but I would be on the receiving end of it and not the like doing the illegal part of it. So, I want a drink. Okay, I'm curious now. I'm like, I can talk about this, right? Like, it's fine to just talk about this, right? Later. My brain definitely went to the deep end of that statement. I'll just fucking say it. Non-consent stuff. As Feet Chan told me to say it, grape stuff. I would never ever do that to someone because I'm fucking turbo sub. And so, like, that part isn't hot to me. But, like, being taken like that, that's fucking... No. I mean, so, in terms of a relationship non-dairy, it's consensual non-consent. But, like, let's say I read, like, a doujin about it. Or watch some hentai. Or just the fantasy of it. It happening to me is just like, oh, that's hot. But, like, it's something super illegal. Yeah, that stuff's gnarly. I didn't like either role. I get that, Ewan. I think it's more the power dynamic. I also think it's more the power dynamic. And it's definitely the fantasy of it, right? Like, there's aspects of it where it's like, if they were doing all the things that I think is cool, I'd be super into it. But then one turn, and it's like, oh, I don't like this anymore, and this is the worst thing ever. That's semi-basic. I agree. It's semi-basic, but at the same time, it's still cursed because it's illegal. Alternatively, I'm on the non-illegal side. What if somebody was into the other side of it? What if somebody's kink was taking somebody like that? What the fuck, right? That's a difficult situation, to be honest, but as long as they don't act on it, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily bash them for it, but I'd be worried. Fuck, I can't type. Glad I was wrong, you're cursed. Yep, that's badge. Well, okay, why is it badge, though? Because, like, why is it okay for someone like me to want the other side of it, but for someone else to have a fetish for that side of it? Why is it bad for someone to have the dominant side of that fetish, which is illegal, to actually act out on? In my opinion, kink is not bad if you don't act on it outside of consensual agreement. That's kind of what I feel like. Well, not kind of. That's exactly what I feel like. But there's a lot of judgment. For example, if somebody says they were sexually attracted to kids, that is a massive red flag to everybody. That is like, whoa. Nope. Lock this guy up. He shouldn't be in society. But, like, they haven't done anything. They have, like... That's not a red flag? That's a call to cops? No. Why, though? They literally haven't done anything, Bits. And, like, we don't pick our kinks. I don't care. Okay. They need therapy is what they need? Why do you think therapy fixes that? Please use the person likes cupcakes. Hi, Feet Chan. Because your side is only fantasy for some people, and you get the other side, who some of them are insane. Well, what about somebody who, from the other side, it is just their fantasy? They recognize it's illegal. They recognize it's not okay. They recognize that dynamic is not like a good thing or like sexually fulfilling in any way for the other side. They're just attracted to it. So they're just like, I know I'm going to look at porn of this, but I will never ever do it myself. Like I said, it's more the power dynamic, the total control lose. Usually that stuff is stemmed from what happened to them as a child. I think that's a bold assumption, Kisu. That's one of those things that's just no, absolutely not. They find someone who, to be specific, you mean hentai? Be a little more specific with that, Arch. But what good is calling the cops with them just divulging a secret they struggle with? I know VTubers who. It's a hard topic. It's like saying you should lock someone up for saying they would murder someone conditionally. That's a she is 3,000 years old. A vampire kind of talk, Elon. You can't win any arguments here. I do feel like people care more about no, I gotta be on the right side of this than actually like thinking it out. If I knew someone, actually I do know a few people who are like, they are sexually attracted to children. I think it's gross. I think it's disgusting. But I'm also sympathetic because one of my biggest core beliefs is that we don't choose our kinks. We are born away. We do not choose to be away. I don't think anybody who is sexually attracted to kids sat there and made the choice to be like, man, I just want to play life on hard mode. I just want to be hated by every single person in society. That sounds like a good life. I'm willing to bet that every single one of them has like struggled at some point in their life with self-loathing and just like hating themselves because why? Why are they like this? Why do they like that? Why can't they just be normal? They hate that they're into this. But like that's just what they're into. That is true. Sometimes those people just warp their own minds because of anime and porn. A lot of the times they warp their own minds. A lot of the times they just don't get the help they need. Because, like, you don't admit that to anybody. You don't admit that to your family, to your friends. Well, some people will admit it to their friends, but, like, that's something you keep inside forever and bottle it up, and that twists you. And, like, I think there should be therapy for dealing with it. I don't think there should be therapy for, like, we need to fix you. We need to change you. That's called conversion therapy. And that doesn't work. And then I'm sure the fear that they have to fight that battle alone or be ostracized and sent to jail. Exactly. And some of the Hololive VTubers are the con variety. Lobotomies? No. But you can pray the gay away, right? Conversion therapy, at its best, is somebody going against all of their psychiatric teaching and trying to rewrite the book and, like, change your personality. And at its worst, it's mom and dad bringing you to a church, tying you up with a phone cord, and them and the deacons hitting you with belts until you say, I'm fixed now. You can stop hitting me. Conversion therapy does not work. Those con camps are awful. I don't know, it's... my opinion, as long as it never becomes real life, it only stays to art. And I don't see it you to you. That's kind of where my mindset is. I don't want to see anything remotely lifelike. If it's a picture, no, not okay. If it's like a realistic painting or art done that's not a real person but it looks real, we've gone too far. If it's like hentai, I don't know where to stand on this. On one hand, I want it to be available to them to like get it out of their system and like vent. On the other hand, I don't want it to be easily accessible by everyone. And, like, people awaken this fetish. To be frank, or to be fair, a lot of the conversion therapies were straight up grape. Yeah. The thing is, we apply an emotional take on this conversation. Liking cupcakes is bad. Anyone who likes cupcakes will have sex with one. So we should preemptively arrest or kill all cupcake lovers. But the reality is, I doubt more than a micro percentage will ever act on it or pursue it. Euland always with the interesting combos.
Yes, very.
It's something people get really passionate about. Because one, every single person unanimously agrees children are innocent and they need to be protected.
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking dumb and not able to make their own decisions and are very easy to take advantage of, and they need protection, and the worst people will take advantage of them. And, like, if somebody's like, hey, I'm adjacent to the type of people that wants to hurt them, once again, I feel old here. Grape. Grape is a replacement for the other word that is minus the G. Because YouTube doesn't like the other word. Euland Big Brain.
Same with Twitch, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's unfortunately too easy to find that stuff. It shows up when Googling hentai. When I won't look at that stuff anymore. Remove the G. Gotcha. Never mind, they got it. That's what I call a curse fetish, though. Something that is either very illegal or impossible. But I will say the people on Twitter who are actively share and create content of anime cupcakes are definitely not helping.
True.
I agree. It's... I don't know. I wish it was black and white and there was a line that was like, this is where we cross the line. But there's just a few parts where it's just like, I don't really know with this. Not possible to hold hand. What's up, Cookie?
I actually had a friend on VR chat that kind of has that situation with him.
Mm.
And I'm no longer his friend just because a lot of drama happened on Twitter because of what he did with one of his avatars. And he was like, well, it's just the avatar. It's not like the real thing. But it was like, well, the person said you're not allowed to do content on, like, put stuff on that model.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people heard about it and had blocked him or hated on him because of that. And I don't really want to be associated with that person right now.
Mm-hmm.
Nice person, but I can't be really near them anymore.
Nice person when they're not dealing with this.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should have it harder, unfortunately.
I sympathize for him. I feel bad for him, but like I can't be your friend anymore. If people found out I'm your friend, I might lose friends.
Mm-hmm. I really like what Zoe just said. The people on Twitter who actively share content or create content of anime cupcakes, which is what Zoe is using to refer as underage stuff, are definitely not helping. And I think they should have it harder. I agree with that. Blue Archive exists. It's like you don't walk around telling your friends you have a piss and shit fetish. Some people do. For children, I have a line, it's anything at all, but I also don't care about people as deeply as Yolan does. I don't know when it started, but I'm very sympathetic toward every side in a situation. And so, like, there was a video, it was like 10 years ago. And it's this kid who's bullying this other kid. And, like, the bully, he's this scrawny little kid. And the kid getting bullied, he's actually, like, 1 or 2 years older than the bully. But he's kind of heavy. He's overweight. And the bully's, pushing him around and punching him in the arm and, like, just trying to fight him to look cool for his friends. I don't know. Well, the bully has enough. And he's, like, twice the weight of the bully. And he picks him up, and he just literally holds the kid above his head and throws him on the ground. And the bully, like, literally got a concussion and, like, tried walking away and was limping. And everybody celebrated this. Everybody was like, yeah, this is what bullies deserve. Fuck that kid. He deserves to die. And, like, I don't like what the bully did. He was in no way right. And, like, honestly, he deserved to get smacked around like that. He fucking deserved to have his ass dropped and limp away and get made fun of. But, like, that shit stayed with him. He had to change schools. I think his parents had to, like, literally move to a different city because people were harassing him so much. And they couldn't escape it. Literally all the harassment and stuff was following this kid and his family. People were messaging his dad telling him to kill himself because he raised such a horrible son. And it was just like, okay, well now I feel bad for the bully. This shit sucks. Everybody's celebrating, you know, the kid that was bullied, standing up for himself, and, like, good for him, right? He's not getting bullied anymore. Everybody's happy for him. Yay. But this kid, he was like 12 or 13. He might have been like 10 or 11. The entire world just coming down on him. I think they were Australian. I think the kid was in Australia, and literally people from around the world were harassing this kid. That shit sucks. I don't want that to happen to people. And so, like, when there's incidents where, like, somebody is into sexually attracted to children, that shit sucks, dude. They didn't choose that. They just are. And, like, I don't want to say, like, celebrate who you are. Have pride that you're attracted to that. God, no. But, like, that is who you are. We can't just change that because it's inconvenient. Inconvenient is putting it lightly. I'm just really sympathetic to people in that situation. I think you should have pride in that you're fighting against the attraction. 100% yes. Did you finally figure out the new Genshin mechanism for leeway? A little. It's a lot of fun once you get the hang of it. Kind of like the Chimera, but more fancy. People deserve consequences, not condemnation. So I play Archive means I like cupcakes, damn. Not necessarily. Blue Archive is Pog. That's what it unfortunately sounded like. You bully someone just because they exist. You and your parents deserve everything, in my opinion. Really, Air? I just described all this stuff that happened to this 11-year-old child, and you think he deserves that? I don't think you were listening to everything I said there.
Initially, yes, but not afterwards. Like, this, when it goes too far, it's like, okay, you need to stop now, that's going too far.
Did he deserve getting his ass dropped and walking away limping? Yeah, yes. He kind of did. Did he deserve the next 10 years of his life, people from around the world telling him to kill himself? No. No, this was a child.
Child makes mistakes. People make mistakes.
Could have ordered better, but meant it attracts the cupcake lovers a lot. If you choose not to fight it, I don't know what sympathy you deserve. I'll disagree with that, too. Because, like, for some people, just standing up for yourself and fighting something like that is just really intimidating and scary. Some people just, they need somebody to fight for them. I don't think life should be about overcoming hardship. Let me reword that. Okay. If they don't choose to fight it, they deserve a lobotomy? Okay, you've definitely taken that the wrong way, Kisu. Me when human Pepe laugh. Fate is worse, to be honest, in that regard. You can fight against it quietly? Yes. I was still talking about the cupcake stuff, though. Okay, yes. I see what you're saying now. Okay, yes. Say someone jerks it to cupcakes. and they realize it's wrong, so they stop or actively stop seeking it out. Like if they look up cupcake stuff, yeah. What if they... So if that's the route you choose to go to resist it, sure. What if they start looking for non-harmful methods? Like keeping it to hentai. Keeping it to stuff where no one real is involved. But they otherwise embrace it. Speaking from IRL experience, mostly yes, because maybe not to that extent, but it's okay that you and your family get reminded that you caused trauma to someone by bullying them. But to be fair, I hope the people who fucked me over in school actually get hit by a car. I feel like that's a valid wish of yours, because it's justified. I feel like you would be a better and happier person if you moved past that. Maybe they do deserve it, but like, I think you'll be better and happier if you let that go. They can still have that attraction, but try to escape the cycle of constantly looking for it. That's also a way. It's gross, weird, and they shouldn't talk to anyone about it in that case. But I say they can stay as people. I'm starting to feel bad for cupcakes. It's steps, but I don't think you should embrace. Just accept you have this problem and try to purposely deviate away from it willfully instead of just saying, hey, this is me. I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that. If somebody embraced it in a way, but they didn't harm anybody, like they just became a fucking like lolly hentai connoisseur, I don't like it, but I recognize that's better than hurting somebody. I feel like the thing you said where it's like they move away from it, they try to like just stop it entirely and cut themselves off is better, but like to me it's like embracing it without hurting anybody is still better than hurting somebody. It's one of the things that might be your fetish. Gotten mostly over it, but there's snippets of stuff that don't shed off. Yeah, it really grinds my gears when people say that they just want to murder those types of people. Like, brother, that's also bad. Yeah. I need a drink.
Yeah, drink.
So say you're 100% into cupcake hentai. Except it's not good. Try different fetishes. Start to seek it out. So you're 50-50 seeking out this cupcake stuff and like something else. And eventually you can just bring the percent lower. Yeah, I feel like that's a good way to go about it. I like that path. If somebody didn't go with that path, I'd still be okay with it. If somebody became the connoisseur, but was very open about you never take this real, you always have like, I don't know, I don't want to call them mental health days, but like checks with a therapist or the bros to like make sure you're not going off the deep end, but like kind of off the deep, I don't know how to word this. As long as you're not hurting somebody, I like your path more. Good Lord, I like your path more. But the important thing, the hard line for me is you're not hurting somebody. They just fetishize being an executioner. I was bullied in school up to my junior year in high school. It's a process to recover. Yeah, it is. Fancy stays fancy.
I was bullied my entire elementary school.
My high school bullies died of heart attacks, and I was like, oh, weird that it happened twice. I don't think I was ever a bully, but like, I recognize now, being past that age, that I was effectively a bully to people. I went to a new school in 4th grade, and I had one friend. And he introduced me to his friends, and his friends kind of liked me more, and he started getting more and more annoying. So I and his friends basically stopped interacting with him. And, like, I look at that and it's like, man, that fucking sucks. Like, to be in his position, a 4th grader, and just get ostracized by your friends, by the new kid who's just the cooler version of you, that all of your friends are like, wow, why are we hanging out with you when this kid's cooler? I'd hate me too. But, like, we were 8 and 9 years old. Obviously, I didn't have the cognizance and, like, wisdom to know what was happening and all of that. I don't consider myself a bully because of that. But I recognize the trauma this kid had because of it. In junior year of high school, no, actually this would have been freshman year of high school, kind of the same thing happened. We had a kid in the school. He was very annoying. Hi, West. He did not know how to interact with his friends, and so anytime somebody saw him eating alone or, like, just being sad, they would go out of their way to be nice and include him. The problem is, once he had somebody being nice to him, he was unrelentlessly annoying to them. We're talking things like, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. Hey, is this your book? Throws it on the ground. Oops, haha. To him, that was friendship. It was like he had heard the phrase, friends are nice to each other and best friends are mean to each other. And he took that way too far. And so anybody that was nice to him was like, dude, you're a fucking asshole. I'm not going to be friends with you anymore. And so, like, my group of friends, we were nice to him. He started being real fucking annoying. And so we started ignoring him. We kicked him out of the group. And he, lashed out. He started bullying the, like, most shy kid in our group. There was a kid in our group who was very short, very, very nice. Literally the nicest guy you'll ever met. And he hated this whole, like, kicking the annoying kid out. He was really struggling with it because it felt wrong to him. Well, the kid that we kicked out started bullying that kid. And when I found out about it, I literally just threw this kid into the wall. I mean, I grabbed his shirt, pushed him against the wall, and I was like, if I ever see you doing that to my friend again, I will kill you. And then I just fucking threw him into the ground. And, like, he was literally crying from me physically throwing him as I walked away from him after threatening him. It's kind of hard to look at that as being like, oh, wow, I was kind of a fucking bully. But, like, I was standing up for a friend. I was 14 years old. I recognize now the trauma that caused to him, but, like, I don't think I was a bully, but at the same time, from his perspective, I was 100% a bully. I need to catch up. I wasn't a bully, I was a mob boss. I was both. You are a bully. A person who doesn't acknowledge or has zero remorse towards cupcake content, real fake anime, etc., needs to change something you can't be into. You shouldn't talk about it. And you should actively try to avoid going deeper down the rabbit hole, or you're a piece of shit. I can kind of agree with that. I'm in the pretending all the stuff in my young life never happened phase. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and it was good. I'm happy for you. Harumph. Welcome, Wes. Aw, man, I miss eating peanut butter without feeling awful. I get that. For me, it's surreal in the vault of my brain that plays over and over, but rarely surfaces these days. Deja vu, I've been in this place before. I did not like when people said to me, oh, you are so sad, let me sit and eat with you. Yeah, some people just like to be alone. This kid wanted friends. Saying you are so sad is whack. Woo, fighter Yulin. I started going to the sound booth in my theater class to eat lunch alone. Also, it's shit that apologizing or counseling doesn't help shit for bullying. However, I can confirm violence does. Nah, you're not a bully, Ewan, that's based. A bully does it because it's fun, a hero does it because it's necessary. Damn buff, Ewan. You can look at it at the point of like, I was a hero. I was justified. I was literally standing up for my friend and saving my friend. Hi, Louie. But from this kid's perspective, I was not the hero. This kid actually got suspended for a month, a week after I did this, because he was found with a people I'm going to kill list in his backpack. He literally was on his way to being school shooter, and I was number 2 on his list. I'm just very sympathetic to him. He was 100% in the wrong. He literally just was, like, if you're annoying to people, they don't want to be friends with you. If you bully someone, you know, you're stepping up to get smacked down. But I just see the hurt he was going through. And I don't want him to suffer. I hope he's doing well now. I don't know anything about where he is now. Not a bully. You were a vigilante. Can't be a vigilante. Didn't give concussion to the kid. Batman taught me that. And he was also a kid, so it's totally cool. I mean, the kid sounds like a ding-dong. I wouldn't lose sleep. I don't lose sleep. I just see his pain. Like, I don't, like, think about it nowadays like, yo, I'm so cool, I stuck up for my friend, I beat the shit out of this bully. That kid needed help. Alrighty, have a nice remaining walk, might pop in later. Okay, Kathy, it's good to see you. The root of it all is schools don't do enough to help the bullies. You did that kid a favor, it sounds like. Nobody has checked him before. People don't understand justification. Mental health still has a long ways to go. If your kids get bullied, of course, don't punch the kids. The parents, however. But ask nicely first, then with more authority style, then the way with the best success rate. Beat your wife. What the fuck? No. Regardless of any pain he experienced or what kind of help they need, you aren't responsible to fix them? Of course not. I'm not saying I'm responsible. I'm not saying I did anything wrong in this situation. Honestly, I think I did everything fucking right. I just look at his hurt and his trauma and his pain, and I'm sympathetic to that. I don't look at him like he deserved to get his ass whooped. He deserved to cry and have no friends. I think he just was confused, didn't understand things, and nothing was working out for him, and he was lashing out because of it, and that was making things worse. And I'm sympathetic toward that. My kid would never. The thing is, you can't put this shit on the family either, because they're probably a bully because their dad beats them. So it gets worse when the parents are involved. Speaking of wife-beating mindset, oh my god. I learned today it wasn't illegal to marry your first cousin in Japan until the 80s. Japan and Alabama, high-fiving over incest. If I even get the kid, I'm teaching them the left, right? Good night technique. If they refuse, then I don't know what to do. Alexa, buy a time machine. What are we at? We're at 3.7 miles. We are not going to be at 5 by the end of this video. I need a drink. I'm back and we're talking about abuse now. We were. I don't know. I'm very sympathetic to even the villains. So when I look at TV shows, Oh man, somebody remind me to talk about Avatar when I finish this rant. When I see TV shows, the best shows to me are when the villain is like has an understandable motive. So like Dragon Ball Z. Frieza fucking sucks because his motive is just like, I just want to be evil. I want to be immortal and I want to like kill everyone in the world and have them serve me. Nyahaha, I'm evil. Who fucking cares? But then like there's other villains in other shows. Who's a good villain? Who's a great villain? Wait, who you in? Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. I'm trying to think of like a villain that I'm like, this guy, I can see his motives and they're really interesting. Frieza wanted to grow a few cm, by the way. Oh my god. I'd be abusing my refractory system. The Zellor guy from Wakfu. I have only heard good things about Wakfu, but I have not watched it. Thanos had motives? Thanos had motives, but they were his methods were a little extreme, and it kind of disconnects him. Cousin marrying Finland too? Really? I plan to get my son MMA classes when he's old enough. I just think that the rule is if someone can be proven that they were being bullied, there should be zero consequences to retaliation. I think to an extent. You know, if they were being bullied and then they brought a gun to school, yeah, that's a little excessive. And I'm not saying that you were saying that, but yeah. That's just the first thing I think of with that. Hi.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi, his friend.
Hi. They know I'm live?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they know.
Okay.
That's why I went to the spawn.
Gotcha.
B.
When did they legalize it? No, if you're getting stabbed and you stop the knife, you get arrested. Wait, who you? I don't know. We're talking about, like, okay, if you're being bullied and you retaliate, that should be okay, right? And my first thought is, yes, within reason, right? If you're getting bullied and then you bring a gun to school, that's not justified. No. It's not gonna be okay.
No.
Wait, who you in? Frieza? Another guy from Wakfu. You're thinking of the hamburger Yulin? Hamburglar? They haven't, that's a thing. Oof, Swiper from Dora. Thanos was one of the stupidest people. He just wants to steal stuff because the stuff is cool. Say a video short. It's at a playground. Bunch of kids and parents. His dad was fed up with a kid bullying his son, so he goes to the kid, grabs him by the collar, and slams him down. The question for the vid is, were the dad's actions justified? No. I feel like grabbing the kid's arm and bringing him back to the mom and be like, this is not okay. That would have been okay.
Yes.
Choke slamming a child, no. Proportional retaliation. Killed with love. Whenever I tried to prove bullying, I was gaslit to believe that I wasn't. The main villain from Miraculous Ladybug, it's a good one. The reason he's terrorizing Paris is to try to revive his wife, mother of his son. I've only seen good things about that, and I haven't seen it either. All this is born in bad family life, though. Not a proportionate response, unfortunately, but very base. Thank you, Aspie. I appreciate it. The Zach Braff defense. What's a villain that I saw that I really, really liked? Why can I not think of one?
Damn it.
Hey, what if that is a large kid who is like adult size but still like 12 or 13? Some kids grow fast. Mentally he'd be the same as the kids bullying him. And so while I think he's got a huge fucking physical advantage, I still don't think he's mentally mature enough to be like, oh, I have an advantage and I need to, I need to be careful with the people bullying me. Mr. Freeze is a good one too. You have good parents who effectively impose proper consequences and lessons. You shouldn't want to bully or should be afraid of the consequences. I, for the most part, agree with that, Zoe. But there's some bad eggs. There's some people who, they have the best parents in the world, and they turn out rotten. There's some people who have the worst parents in the world, and they turn out great. Parents are a massive influence, but they're not the deciding factor. I don't think there is a definitive deciding factor. I think the deciding factor can be different for everyone. I'd say that that's exceptions, though. I would say everything's an exception. I would say there is not a standard like 90% of the time good parents equals good kids. I'm so conflicted, Yolan. Having great parents and turning out to be a little shit. I feel like it's a massive influence. But it's just you can't definitively say this is the defining factor. So I'd say that sounds like a reality show. What if the adult is a little person? I would pay to watch that. Guga dropped a new video, but he says people have been eating chicken 2,000 years ago. And then he said, so caveman ate it? I am unsure if I can watch it, Hurts. Hi, Tukanu. Kids can be sociopaths too. Not always the parents' fault. There's actually, and this is a silly place to learn this, there's an episode of Cowboy Bebop where Spike is fighting this guy that basically has superpowers, and he was raised in a lab. And he has the mental maturity of like an 8-year-old. And one of the characters, I think it's Jet, says like, kids can be some of the cruelest people in existence. And like, I don't think I understood it when I first saw it, but then later on I was like, oh yeah. Kids, before they've learned things like empathy, before they've learned things like do unto others as you would want done unto you, can be absolute bastards. That's a huge jump. Do they teach about Rome in the US? Egypt, the cradle of civilization? Oh, I reread that and now it makes sense. What's wrong with it? How is it possible to think that? I'm willing to bet they just misspoke, Zuby. And they're just putting on the show and focusing on the steak and not about the exact accuracy of what they said. I feel like if you said, really? You think people started eating chicken 2,000 years ago? They'd be like, yeah, actually, that doesn't make much sense when you think about it. Yeah, they teach about Rome in the US. Do you think the Roman Empire complex thing came to be? Nope, we were both cavemen and building pyramids at the same time. I think if someone has great parents and turns out to be a bully, it's because they hang out with people who had bad parents, who don't impart proper consequences. So tribism plays its part.
Wow.
They either misspoke or they put it in for entertainment. Yeah, that's one thing, Zuvi. There are people who will just do things wrong just to get a rise out of their audience because it's content. I've done this before. I've said some stupid-ass things to make a great clip on Core or Aiko's channels. But it hurts me physically? Yeah, but it gets you talking about it. And that drives the content. In this day and age, I don't think anything is not a learned behavior. I feel like some things can be not learned behaviors. Because, like, there's some things where just, like, you can analyze it as a person and be like, well, hold on. This is wrong. Without getting it from something. They could also be the religious ones who don't believe in the world being that old. A lot of Christianity says dinosaurs never existed. Kisu, when I went to private Christian school, We had a guy come and give us a sermon that all the dinosaurs ate leaves and that their pointy teeth were a test of God to test our faith, because we would see that and be like, oh, they eat meat, see? But our faith should tell us, no, dinosaurs existed before Adam and Eve ate the fruit and brought violence into the world, and so they could not have eaten meat. The dinosaurs were actually vegetarians. At least later on, tell how it actually is so you don't teach people wrong stuff. You are overthinking this, Zuby. Any press is good press when an algorithm is involved. Oh, it's the best story. Yeah, the Earth is only 6,000 years old, didn't you know? Lamau vegan moment. There's also people who think the world is flat. And it's fair to ignore these people. You also went to crazy Christian schools. I did. I went to a non-denominational Christian school who was like, we're not like those weird Catholic schools. You know, we don't abuse our kids and hit them with rulers. All of our torment is mental. Very true, like the bowl-shaped earth believers. The dinosaurs ate eggs, milk, and cheese. There were more trees than dinosaurs back then. Of course they were all vegetarians. That's the bowl that holds the primordial soup, worst soup. I believe the scientific terminology is herbivore. Oh my god. Here's another crazy story. We have definitive, scientific, objective, irrefutable proof that the stories in the Bible are real. In the country of Turkey is a mountain. And on top of that mountain, there is a calcified boat, a giant boat, that dates back 8,000, 6,000 years to the Ark. And this boat is so ancient that it is petrified. And that's where it is. But we can't go see it. We can't go see this petrified Ark because it's in Turkey and they don't let anybody on this mountain. They have it fenced off and nobody's allowed to go see the Ark. But also we can't go look at it through like satellite imagery because they don't let anybody look at it with satellites. But it's there. The petrified Ark, Noah's Ark, is there. But like we're not allowed to go look at it. This was a real sermon I got in high school. I knew one of those people, and he used the Bible as his evidence. Strog, you're such a cutie patootie. Giant boat. Oh god, careful, you're in kissing distance. Oh, that's where I lost my stone boat, promise. Yeah, the fucking petrified Ark. I remember being in high school and eating that shit up and being like, oh, of course this is proof. This is the proof I needed in my faith. But we just can't go look at it, but it's there. And then like 2 or 3 years later, I was thinking about it, I was like, wait, what the fuck? Was I fucking stupid? Of course that's not real. Use a Harry Potter book as counter evidence? Oh god. I looked up proof of Noah's Ark and found a mountain vagine. Nice. I need a drink.
Yeah, it does kind of look like one on Google.
You see so many of them. And it's like, how are there so many mountain and cave combinations that just look like a woman's spread eagle? I used to tell religious people that came to my door that their book was a collection of Canterbury Tales and would reference different Bibles and how they all fuck things up. And one dude literally tried to fight me. I don't do that no more. I just be honest with them. Anytime somebody comes to my door, I'm just like, hey, I don't want to be rude, I don't want to waste your time, but there's literally zero chance of you getting whatever you came here to get. And sometimes they're just like, okay, bye, have a good one. And sometimes they're just like, well, sir, I think you just listen. And the 2 times that's happened where they keep trying to go anyway, I've literally just stared them in the eyes while closing the door on them. Because women were spreading their eagles.
Just like...
I remember when my Christ-pilled uncle went into a rant about how women shouldn't be educated. This was the day before his wedding to a nurse. She was at the table. Good lord. Adam and Eve being the first humans is clearly refuted by there being humans in Star Wars, which was 10,000 years ago. Eagle mentioned, or was it million? It was a long, long time ago. Did she leave him?
In a galaxy far, far away.
I've been playing through Star Wars: The Old Republic for the old storylines that were like for 1 to 50. I'd forgotten how fun they were. I'm on Alderaan with 1 character. I'm on... Oh shit, I think I'm on Nar Shaddaa with another character. Did we get past Nar Shaddaa? No, we're in Balmorra. We finished Nar Shaddaa and we're in Balmorra. And then in a 3rd character, I'm also in Nar Shaddaa. That's so crazy. It has been a lot of fun. Star Piece, the new gang. Star Wars has been so much fun. I am very tempted to spend money on this game. I want some of the like mounts and the different races. I'm like, no. Stay strong. You're only playing this game to make walking videos and then never again. But Adam and Eve were vegans from Coruscant, shipwrecked on Orf. I'm glad I live in a country where religious crazies are rare. Stay strong. Adam and Eve base. Still love that Adam and Eve shop is what it is. Yeah. They took like fucking 6 months to send me something. I still love the name. But I bought something from adamandeve.com. And it literally like, they lost it. They just lost it. And they messaged me like, hey, can you confirm this is your address? I'm like, yeah, that's it. What is the problem? And they were just like, we'll get it to you. And then they called me again. They're like, are you sure this is the address? I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's my fucking address. You know what? Why don't you just refund me at this point? And they're like, no. We'll get it there. We'll get it there. I'm like, it's been 5 months. And they're like, dude, we promise you don't need a refund. We'll get it there. And then a month after that, it'd been like 6 months and I finally got it.
Wow.
I come back and we're talking about Adam and Eve. I'm going back to Counter-Strike. Oh yeah, the crazies are coming here. There's a whole cult in my state. There's a whole cult in my country. Ugh. Buy exhibits. But was it worth the wait? Not really, because I never got to like fully use this thing. It was fun, it was okay, but like what I wanted to use it for, I never got to do. How many butt plugs did your neighbor get before it was delivered properly? Let's spend money on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic instead of VR chat lap dances? No. VR chat lap dances are far more important than fucking Star Wars stuff. What the hell? What do they sell? They sell sex toys, Zooey. There's multiple Yulin. Fat Cults in America is so prominent it had a Far Cry game? No, it's just the Old Republic. Even if you don't call Mormons cultists, the FLDs definitely are still, though. VR chat lap dances are free anyway. I mean, so anytime I've gotten one, it's been free. But that's been my friend who's been like, hey, let me show you what I've been learning. And I'm like, okay. Knight of the Old Republic is a different game. Hi, Nick. Are you everyone, cutie? Sure. They sell sex toys. First thing I hear when joining back in. Most normal Yulin conversation. I almost forgot about it, but Far Cry 5 didn't really feel like the US to me. Not that I have been there. I'll tell you what's going to be the most accurate look at the US ever. GTA 6. They literally just traced in news stories from Florida. I used to get paid for mine? Hell yeah. KOTOR is the game you should spend money on. How many Yulins does it take to screw in a light bulb? Just one. Despite Yulin appearing dumb, I think I'm pretty smart. Humph. Mine are tax deductible. I lost one. Man, there's so many cute nerds here today. I know, it's awesome. We have Cookie here with us, but he's AFK for a moment. We have Aspie here with us also. I haven't met them before, but they're cute.
Oh, well.
Just one Yulin, but it really gets screwed. Oh my god. Already have both of them, so there's nothing to spend on. Pretty sure the remake got scrapped. I'm back. Welcome back. What are we at? 4.7 miles? I don't remember how long this video is. I want to say it was like 30 or 40 minutes. Welcome back. Well, same. I've been so tempted to go back and play them because they have MMO. I've been tempted with the races. Having only human cyborgs and the spiky head dudes, I've been like, man, I really want some of the other races. I want like one of each race, but that's so much money. I downloaded them because of Star Wars, but they aged very poorly in my opinion. The racists? The races. R-A-C-E-S. I want to be inclusive, bits. Oh, God. You want the other Reese's? I'd actually kill for Reese's lately. Oh my god. Not having chocolate or peanut butter. I don't know. Most days I'm like, I'm fine with the new diet changes. Losing weight is great. But then I like see something like that. I'm just like, fuck. LOL, being inclusive is expensive. It is. Race car races? Alien races. You would kill Lele for Reese's? I said lately, but like, I don't know, I haven't had Reese's in so long, I might. She's a demon, she's got like multiple souls, she'll come back. She'll be fine, right? Hi, Violet.
Would you bargain your soul to Lele for Reese's?
No, because we already did. I have no soul to bargain with for her. I'm already in the lurker cage. Good morning, Steppy crew. Don't do soul contracts. It's too late. The goat already has us. Damn, those Asian agents ruining the housing market. You can't say Asian agents, you just say Asians ruining the housing market. Oh my god. Are we at 5 yet? We're at 4.8. We're at 6 incline because of Strog today. Ah, my bad. Damn, those Asians ruining the housing market. I am? So, Feechan, there's a video of this real estate agent, or actually it's this guy selling a house in Australia. Not a real estate agent, he's just selling his house. And he put up an ad that says, if you want to come look at the house, call me beforehand. No Asians. And a reporter goes out because he's like, whoa, this is crazy racist. I'm going to go investigate and see why this guy hates Asian people. And he goes out there and they have like a minute-long conversation. And this guy is saying things like unhinged things. He's like, those Asians, they have no respect. They don't want to like actually help me. They just want to put a sign up. They're all the same. You know, they're just looking out for themselves. And he's saying, like, some crazy unhinged stuff. And the reporter's just like, you know, whoa, this guy's absolutely crazy. He's on, like, TV and he doesn't give a fuck. And he goes, wait, sir, wait. Are you saying agents? And the guy goes, yeah, agents. Real estate agents. All they want to do is put a sign up and take a commission price. They don't actually want to help me sell the place. So why would I let them come and look at the place and put up a sign when they're not going to help me sell the place, but they're just going to take money from it when it sells? And this anchor's just like, dude, you have an ad out that says no Asians. And he's like, oh, geez, that's bad. No, that's not my intention at all. Oh, Asian people are lovely. I'd sell to them, you know, if one of them was looking to buy, I'd sell to one of them in a heartbeat. But it's really funny because, like, for a minute, this guy looks unhinged. He looks like the most racist piece of shit. And the stuff he's saying kind of fits. But he's talking about real estate agents. This guy just hates real estate agents, and it's so funny. I need a drink. My voice, like, came really close to cracking there. Damn those estate Asians. Australia just has some of the best interviews ever. I'm also thinking of the guy that's, like, talking about the rabid dogs coming over the fence. And he does the impression of them and it's like, what the fuck, dude, chill.
Wait, Dylan,
That's me.
Did you hear about the emu war?
Oh, yes. It's so fun to make fun of Australians for that.
How do you lose? How do you lose against an emu?
Do you know why they actually lost?
I remember it was something really dumb.
They fitted their army out with, like, assault rifles that jammed. Instead of, like, just giving them hunting rifles. Hi, Fredo.
It was 3 dudes. They tried to kill thousands of emus.
This match I'm watching is in triple overtime. God, shut up about the fucking emus. Can I interject more WoW-related talk? You can, Kisu. On map fucking 1. Because you asked. No. No, Kisu can get what she wants. And we'll thank her for it. I'm pretty sure I've showed Fradel the no real estate Asians guy. I'm not rude, Yuland is. Do you have any thoughts on the new president? Not particularly. I don't feel like she's going to be any better or worse than Mike Ybarra. I don't think there's going to be any changes with Bobby Kotick leaving. I fucking hate Bobby Kotick. I don't think Blizzard is suddenly going to hit this, like, ascension into a great company now that he's gone. I think it's a company. I think it's owned by Microsoft. I think Microsoft cares a shit ton about their investors and just laid off 1,900 people. And there's going to be more layoffs on the way. And it's all profit driven. I'm hopeful. She seems pretty cool. So the only thing I've seen about her is that she was the general manager for Call of Duty for 2 years. Which, like, hey, if it all comes back, if it's good again, if she's cool, great. I would love that. But if she ends up just being a piece of shit and just another corporate, you know, human beings or resources and give us your money, I just expect it. Watch, she brings Blizz back to WoW Classic StarCraft 2 days of me thinking positively. GM of Call of Duty sounds like a job the boss made up for their kid. Oh no, I don't think it's going to be a huge change. I'm just hoping with her being a casual, family-oriented gamer, she'll make things more oriented to casual people. So, I actually heard Asmongold say this about Retail WoW recently. Retail WoW is in a really, really good spot and a really good game for the people who like it. It has, like, I'm guessing around 3 million subscribers right now, maybe 2 million. And, like, the people that play WoW, they really like it. I think of the Demi Kitchen crew that likes running Mythic Dungeons. They're all having a blast. And it's like, for the people that enjoy Mythic Dungeons, WoW is really, really good right now. I don't like running Mythic Dungeons, so I'm kind of like falling out of it. I really like raids, and raids kind of suck in WoW right now because you're supposed to run Mythic Dungeons for them. So I'm sitting here like, man, maybe WoW just isn't my game. Posted a lovely talk piece and memes for you, Yulin. I don't like it as much since it's really tryhard right now. I feel like if you're pugging Mythic Dungeons, it's very tryhard. If you had your group of 5, if you had you and your 4 friends that just hopped on every day or, a couple days a week and ran your Mythic Dungeons, I could see that being the best fucking time in WoW. Because that was the best time in Warframe for me. My 3 friends and the 4 of us grinding. I'd get home from work. We would grind for 5 hours every day. And that shit was awesome. That was one of the best times in video gaming for me. And if you could get that feeling running Mythic Dungeons in WoW, I can see why if people are in that situation, WoW is fucking awesome. Let's see what Violet posted. If it's a video, I'm not gonna watch it. Air National Hitman. Air Force members tried becoming a hitman and failed. Huh. Vid. I'll watch it later. Yo, it's you. Yeah, unfortunately my friends are the tryhards, so I can't play with them either. They min-max using data and all the cred and multiple hours a day invested. That's all they play. But I like to play other games too. I grew up on MMOs. I want to move away from them. I want to like start playing ARPGs like PoE, Last Epoch, and Diablo, and survival games. So like, I want the game I play when I'm just like, there's nothing to play. I want to just jump on Diablo and just level in that. Or whichever ARPG is like the best at the time. But then when like a game like Palworld comes out, or a friend is like, hey, this game just had an update, let's all play Conan Exiles again. I want to be like super invested in those. Those are the 2 game genres that I really, really like want to get into. MMOs, they were a blast growing up. I think I'm just they're not for me anymore. But yeah, the new president plays Diablo. I remember her saying that. She said she's a big fan of Diablo, and I remember being like, oh, let's see if that's good or bad for Diablo. I made a new character for the new season. Because apparently it was like super bad for a week or 2 when it launched. And they've had emergency updates that have made it a lot more fun. I've only gotten to like level 9 or 10 or something. I don't know. Bro, I told folks I'm a Christian. And they know I'm black. When they heard I was playing Conan, they lost their minds. Huh? How do they lose their minds over Conan? That's... Huh. I kind of want to know why. No, I don't kind of. I absolutely want to know why. I've been meaning to come back, but I'm still feeling burned from what they did, that really bad nerf. Is that for Diablo? I want to see you do Beach Day, Yulin. Diablo, Beach Day's coming up. We had one somewhat recently. I think we're around like 70,000 for the next one. I don't know what Beach Day is at. I can't see it while I'm live. Because I have a hard line against GTA, finding Conan acceptable was a strange contrast for them. I feel like there's a big difference between Conan and GTA. You mean you want to see everyone else for Beach Day? Beach Days are nice because a lot of people like to show up and hang out in bikinis. And it's like, hell yeah. We get to see like skimpy outfits. But more importantly, we get to hang out with friends. Yuland always trying to censor me. What Conan game? It's called Conan Exiles, Kisu. And it's like... It's a survival game, kind of like Ark, but there's no dinosaurs, and it's like Caveman and the Barrens. It's the same genre as Ark Survival Evolved, Pow World, Enshrouded. Has a... Do you know Shinkozen's been playing Enshrouded? I want to say I saw him playing that. I know I saw him playing Pow World. I know Conan Exiles, I was thinking, couldn't possibly be what Vexen was talking about, though. Imagine paying taxes. My folks taught us to understand horrors of the past as, wow, that was awful. But if that didn't happen, I wouldn't be who I am, where I am. Deaf Conan Exiles. To me, that's crazy to be like, you don't like GTA? Well, how could you possibly like Caveman game? That's like, what? I don't, what? Huh? I do not see the connection. Love that game. Play with my husband? Hell yeah. That's interesting. Caveman cult game? Oh my god. I think of cults in video games, and I think of Legend of Zelda. Not because it has a cult in the game, but because when I went to my private Christian school, I think it was Twilight Princess came out. And I was like, hey friend that sits next to me in physics class, have you played Twilight Princess yet? It's so good. And he was like, no, my dad says I'm not allowed to play it. Huh? How come? Well, because there's like a religion in that game, and like the religion is real, and they use the sales of the Legend of Zelda game to fund their religious activities. So I'm not allowed to play those games. And I'm like, do you believe that? No, it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. But your dad believes that. Yup. That's so silly. His dad was a teacher at our school. His dad was literally a pastor and a teacher at our school, and like, I knew the guy. I literally knew his dad, and to hear he had this crazy fucking belief that Legend of Zelda was run by a cult was just like, what the fuck are you talking about? My reasoning for not playing GTA? That I respect my husband's wish of us not playing a game about being a criminal shooting cops. Breaking laws is primary content. But he was fine with Red Dead Redemption 2, so it's just 100% me respecting his wish. I can understand, like, being uncomfortable with being like a criminal that goes around shooting cops in a game. I can understand. And I can understand the inconsistency of, like, Red Dead Redemption 2 is hella fun, so I'm not applying it to this. I'm gonna say your husband is silly. I do think it's silly. But at the same time, I don't think you have to justify everything, right? I think it's like, hey, this one, I'm not getting feelings of discomfort. This one, I am. I don't want to play this one. I think that's cool of you to be like, yeah, okay. I'll do it too. There's plenty of video games out there. I don't need to play this one. I think that teacher mixed up being made by a cult and has a cult following. No, that teacher was such a boomer and, God, such a fucking weirdo in the church that, like, I don't think he understood a cult following. I think if you said, this game has a cult following, he'd be like, a literal cult? Thank you for alerting me to the sins of this video game. And I'd be like, what the fuck? No.
I wonder how they feel about Cult of the Lamb.
Oh, he would hate it.
I know.
If he knows about it, he would absolutely hate it. I still see his posts on, like, Facebook now. Like, every now and then I'll go into an email that's connected to Facebook, and I'll get, like, 1 million Facebook notifications. And I'll see, like, this guy posted this thing about this church event. Woo, everybody come on down. It's just like, okay, dude. Ugh. His son, my friend in the physics class, is also totally reformed. So in school, he was kind of meek, never disagreed with his father, was, you know, just going to classes and liked having fun with us, but, you know, every now and then, oh, my dad says I can't do that. He went to college, he went off the deep end. I have never known anybody that was so angry and swore so much. He was also really good at League of Legends. He wrote guides for Mobifire. And he wanted to go pro in Smite, but I don't think the Smite pro scene took off as much as he needed it to. And now I see his posts, and he's like, you know, went to church for this day to celebrate this event. God is good. I'm just like, ooh, I liked you better when you were angry. It wasn't college. It was League that changed him. Also, oh yeah, the Smite guy. I don't think it was League that changed him. I think it was League that enabled him. But I think it was moving away from Dad and having a bit of freedom in his life that just made him go off the deep end. I took bass guitar lessons in high school because my parents said you have to have an extracurricular activity. I said, okay, I'll play bass and take bass lessons. And I remember I was taking a world religions class, and I mentioned this to my teacher. I was like, dude, we're learning about Mormons. I didn't know how crazy they were. And my bass teacher goes, without fucking hesitating, dude, I fucking love Mormon girls. They finally get old enough to move away from Dad, and they go fucking crazy. They'll do anything. I was just like, oh, okay. I do have something similar. Instead of telling my partner not consume the content at all, just not consuming around me. Also, oh yeah, the Smite guy, some people do go off the deep end when they finally free. If they're too repressed, yeah. Oh, I can't with Cult of the Lamb and Phasma. But that won't stop me from watching and chatting. I just have a thing against playing them personally, same with GTA. Phasma do be too spooky for me though. Phasmophobia is way too spooky for me. I will listen to people play it, but typically I'm like hiding it behind something else and only talking in chatter, you know? BYU is crazy. Yikes, that is a yikes. I don't know. I feel like he was mostly telling it as a joke. That bass teacher was really fucking cool. Phasmo VR win? Fucking never.
Yeah, win, you win.
Never. The big black cat jam. Wrong chat. Oh, okay, Bits. I'll pretend I didn't see that. Sorry, I heard. Was a friend came back to their dorm.
Isolation VR.
Came back to their dorm to a very Mormon roommate snorting coke off a guy's piece. Good lord. What Bits, what Pixel? Ah yes, Yulin and I watching someone play Phasma the same way. Under a blanket the same way I watch Signs. God damn. What are you up to, Yulin? we're walking through the Fields of Ruin in Guild Wars 2. We're at 5.7 miles. God, yesterday and today have been long. I don't think we're going to go anywhere near as long as yesterday. We did 8 miles yesterday, Cookie.
Oh my goodness.
That was
long.
That was a long day. And I thought Amish kids on Rumspringa were bad. No, it's so Amish kids and Mormon kids. Both of those groups can go a little wild. I can only play Faz in desktop. It's really not scary. It's the only game in VR that makes me sick.
Yeah, same. I'm the same. It's like, it's not scary. It's just more like, I have motion sickness. I can't do this.
It's too scary for me. I probably wouldn't even play it in desktop.
It's not scary.
I saw an Amish story recently that was like a bunch of Amish guys got outed for having cell phones because an Amber Alert was too close to their community. So all their phones went off for the Amber Alert, and they weren't supposed to have cell phones. That's really funny. Okay. I forgot about something earlier. I was like, I need to talk about this after my rant, and I'm only just remembering it like an hour later. Avatar, The Last Airbender, is going to have a live-action show on Netflix. And everybody was like, live action? Well, this is gonna suck. And then it was like, the original creators are working on the show with Netflix. They're collaborating with them, and they have full creative control. And everybody was like, wait, yo? This is gonna be really good.
Yo.
And then it was like, Netflix has fired the original creators of Avatar, The Last Airbender, for creative differences. And it was like, okay, they literally just kicked out the creators of the show. This is gonna suck. Recently, they did an interview where they like, yeah, we've had to change a lot of things from the original show. You know, they were kind of iffy, right? They're kind of tone deaf and they don't really work nowadays. One of the things they cut was Sokka isn't so sexist. So in the original Avatar: The Last Airbender, Sokka is incredibly sexist. He thinks women should stay at home cooking and taking care of the kids. Men are the warriors. And, like, a woman can't be strong. No, that part is not fair, Kisu. Because that's his whole character arc. He gets his ass whooped by the Kyoshi warriors. And he gets fucking humbled. He gets shown, like, yeah, you're just an idiot that doesn't know what you're talking about. Women can be strong. And he ends up dating Suki, who he actively tells, like, I've got a girlfriend that could kick your butt. He becomes a huge believer in, like, women can be strong. That's his character arc. That's, like, development for him. And that was really cool. And Netflix is like, nah, sexism bad. All sexism bad. So now, we've made it so that when Sokka first gets to Kyoshi Island, he basically worships the Kyoshi warriors. Well, I mean, are they removing it totally? Yes. Yeah. Literally, Sokka is like, oh my god, these queens, these goddesses, they could kick my ass and I'd thank them for it. And it's like, this fucking sucks. Oh, I thought you were meaning they were just going to tone it down? No, they're just removing it. They're just like, Sokka's just going to be like a boring character now. Wait, so is the Kyoshi Warriors arc gone now? No, it's gone. It's there. It's just like the whole point of Sokka's role in it is just completely gone out the window. That was part of his character development. He went for the traditional girl who knew her role, got his heart broken by her sacrifice for the world, and her being betrothed. Then he met Suki. I know, like, literally Sokka is like, hey, he grew up with toxic views. He traveled the world and got, like, humbled, and his perspectives was shown to be wrong. And he grew from it and learned from it. And he was really cool in the end. And they're just like, nope, all sexism bad. Hi, Trogdor. Don't worry, they announced they will show the Air Nomads genocide. Oh, God. The spirit is gone. I hope the bending is at least better than the OG movie. Good lord, I hope the bending is better than that travesty. Song request 1BDD. For fuck's sake. I discovered the worst feeling. An epilator on my chest hair. Oh no. His name's Sokka and he'll rock ya. Spelled with an Akka. Hey buddy, that's one too many syllables. I just hate epilators, period. I'd rather wax. I keep tapping into Chatterado on accident. I'll pretend I didn't see it, Bits. Oh god, I need a drink. So are we also going to remove the toxic men and women that damage everything in the Fire Nation dynamics? We're just going to smooth over the humbling of so many people? Vang's pacifism showing alternatives? Like, why even have a balance to keep if Netflix will just smooth them for convenience? It's Netflix. You just can't expect quality from them. Sometimes they put something out that's incredible. But, like, this Avatar show has been in the works for years, and literally at only one point was I excited for it. And within months they were like, actually we fired the creators, so it's not going to be good. And it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know. I went to the M. Night Shyamalan, I forget his name. He's got a hard name. I went to that movie, The Last Airbender, and I was expecting it to be bad. But it was so much worse than I expected that when I eventually saw it, I was just like, dude, I will never have hope in a recreation or remaster of a show again. Just imagine they're like tiny hands grabbing at the base of weed outcrops. BRB gonna shower. Okay. We're at the end of the video. So we're about to go somewhere comfy. Elin, you know anything about Assassin's Creed? I know that people like the first 3 games and say they should have ended there.
What's the new... Fuck, there was a game that came up, one Assassin's Creed game, Mirage? Yeah, Mirage. Mirage went back to its basics.
Story-wise, did it make sense, or... Black Flag was good, though? And Unity was good? Oh, the live-action Avatar movie and Dragon Ball Evolution? That destroyed my hope for many things.
True.
Here's the thing. I would think Black Flag was good, just don't make it Assassin's Creed. Like, this is just from what I've heard. Can I pause this? Nope. Just from what I've heard, do the first 3 games, and after that, make them like standalones that are different from the story. Like a pirate Assassin's Creed? Cool. All the others after the 3? Cool. Just separate them from the story of the original 3. Black Flag was my favorite Assassin's Creed. Black Flag literally should have just been a standalone game, Syndicate 2. Black Flag is lore prequel than actual Assassin. Well done, Unity was the only one after Brotherhood that was good. Oh my god. I don't know enough Assassin's Creed to like agree or disagree with these. I don't even know how many Assassin's Creed games there are. 6 miles.
For me, it's Revelations and Black Flag. Like, I really enjoy those too.
Six miles.
Origins was fine too, but I didn't really...
We rest.
It was decent.
Done.
I didn't really hear about Valhalla.
Odyssey was very not Assassin's Creed. Congrats, Ewan. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I need to fix my trackers. Don't look at me. I don't want you to see this.
Working your heckin' wood.
I'm not naked, right?
No.
Okay. Not that I would be for any reason. Cough, cough.
Cough, cough.
Alright. As much as I love this map, we're going somewhere comfy. We're somewhere we haven't been in a while. We haven't been to Moonlit Wandering in a few days. Let's go there. Portal. Euland, why is your avatar so very cute? 'Cause Shin made it that way. I need to message Shin. I don't think I have in a month or two. I should be like, thought of you. Choo. I remembered. We gotta turn the collars off. We were over there last time. Be in the house. I actually don't think we've stayed in the house for like months. Wait, is there like a little... Oh my god. There's like a whole cubby by the fireplace there.
Yeah.
I've never noticed that. I didn't mean to sit down that fast. And, my legs just kind of gave out.
Big oof.
Alligator.
Hell yeah. Chat, fund the beach day so I can join. I have a world for Euland for Afterwalk. DM it to me. Or just give me the name. I'm gonna be in this world for today. But, you know, I'll look at it for next time. Welcome back, Global. I'll tell on you, don't worry, Cowkeenies. What chat did I do that? I think that was in Core's chat yesterday. Where I was like, it's the year of the cow bikini or something. Wrong chat. And Core's like, excuse me? Huh? You going to ask? Oh no, it was Valentine's. That's right. I was like, the Valentine's Day theme is Cowkeenies. Hi, Archangel. Oh my god. 6 miles. 6 miles at 6-degree incline. You just said cows? We can look up exactly what I said. But you're probably right. Valentine's will be cow-themed. Wrong chat. I can put a Kaukini on. Give me a sec. Your model would fucking work with a Kaukini, I'll tell you what. Yes, it would. Oh my god. Okay, so plans for today. No Star Wars. No Star Wars, so I'll probably record a video right after my nap. I have Eastern and Southern Thanalan left, and both of them are kind of big. I don't know which one's bigger. I know Western Thanalan is fucking huge, the route I have planned for. I don't think I've planned one out for Southern yet, but I know it's got the big desert. I also have Mordona and I think it's Eastern Corthus. The one with the Camp Dragon where you meet Horchebro. Rob's gonna lay down. You have a comfy rest, the stream, and comfy cuddles. Sleep well, Arch. Yeah, so I don't know which video I'm doing first, but you know, I'll probably do that when I wake up. We do have Baldur's Gate later tonight. Oh my god.
How are you doing in Baldur's Gate?
I've been playing Spore Druid and it's fucking cracked. I have a chess piece that anytime I do necrotic damage, I do extra necrotic damage. And like I'm doing AoE necrotic damage and stuff, so this thing just adds a bit of damage. I have 9 minions. I have
wow.
I have 4 fungal zombies. And they're wet paper bags. If anything touches these things, they fucking die. And I only get 4 per long rest. So like, we'll long rest, and then I'll resurrect 4 fungal zombies. And then if any of them die, it's like, well, I just short that until we long rest again. They do hit pretty hard. They hit for like 10 to 20, which is like, fucking, this thing should not be hitting that hard. The big thing about them, though, is that if anything dies near them, it also gets resurrected as a zombie that I can't control for 10 turns. And so there's been a few battles where, like, a bunch of weak enemies spawn, and then they die near my zombies, and so, like, it's just a fucking cascade of, like, a million zombies happen. It's so fucking fun.
Oh, I'm still with my friends. We're gonna do a second playthrough. And I'm thinking, because I want to try something, because I haven't really played it, and I know none of my friends are really playing Fighter. Because my friend, he's actually, no, has he been playing Fighter? I forget what class he's been playing. He's been playing, like, he's been being stupid, picking up enemies and then throwing it at different enemies. Like, this is my playstyle. I pick up you and I throw you at someone else. And I pick up someone else up and then throw you at that. Or I have weapon and I throw it at an enemy and it does a lot of damage.
I would think that's Barbarian, but a Fighter could probably pull it off too.
Yeah, Fighter. He doesn't rage. Yes. But out of curiosity, did you find a legendary spear that actually has the effect of return back to it? Well, sorry, Eldritch Knight. He plays Eldritch Knight. Yes.
I did it with Eldritch Knight, but there is a spear. I don't know. Yes. I've never seen it before, but there is a spear that just comes back to you when you throw it. That is perfect for spear barbarians.
I found it. I found it by accident.
Nice.
It's from the genie, or is it the genie? From the circus? He got angry at me.
Oh, there's another version of it in Act 1.
Act 1? What?
Yeah, so there's 2 spears that come back to you. One of them is in Act 1, and then the better version is in Act 3. Hi, Appiology. Thank you for the follow.
Did you find the Act 3 one?
I have not. We talked to that genie. We accused him of cheating, and he said, "Fuck you." And then he spun again, and then he told us to get lost. And then people attacked the circus.
Wait, so how did you find out he was cheating?
I think we just perceived that there was, like, something happening with his beard.
Okay. Me, Rogue, I stole his ring of Mage Hand from him.
Oh.
So he got pissed off at me and he teleported me away to a forest filled with dinosaurs.
Oh my god.
I was scared. I was scared because I was like, fuck. Oh shit, run away. But if you can get to the end, it's a spear there.
Nice.
At the very end.
I mean, so none of us would use it.
It's
so,
really
hi Zai. Okay, so but Spore Druid, I have 4 fungal zombies. For the longest time, I had a skeleton archer, but that has since been replaced by a flying ghoul that can fly anywhere. His attacks have a chance to paralyze, and if enemies are paralyzed or prone or something else, he can devour them, which does like literal 50 fucking damage. It's so strong. I have a Dryad who, she's kind of low health. She only has 22 health, but she can cast Shillelagh on her staff, and like she's the hardest hitting minion I have. When I put Shillelagh on her and she runs up to something and hits them, it's like she'll hit for 20 and crit for 45. We had our Warlock cast Hold Person on somebody at one point, and my fucking Dryad had haste and literally did 90 fucking damage to them in a turn. It was like, this is 1 minion. I have 9 and this is 1 minion.
Rip.
Have you ever played Dead by Daylight? I have not. I was thinking that I hadn't seen Protag in a while. So Freydle in chat is our Warlock. I feel really bad for Freydle because every fight is just the enemy being like, that thing has the lowest AC. I'm going to fucking ruin that thing's day. And Freydle's just like, what the fuck, stop.
That's me. Oh wait, yeah, that's me. They always go for me because I'm rogue.
So I have the flying ghoul, the 4 fungal zombies, the Dryad. The Dryad can summon its own companion. It summons this 40 health Woodwode that he hits things decently hard. His big thing is that he has a lot of self-healing. And then I have a greater water Myrmidon that can teleport all over the place, and it has like this barrage thing that if things are chilled does like extra damage that's really strong. I also have Us, if you know about Us.
Yeah, Us. Us is good.
So I just have 9 fucking minions. That's not even like, so that's where all of my damage comes from. But as a Spore Druid, I can damage people with spores with my reaction. I can damage I can drop a cloud of spores on people with my bonus action, and then I can just shoot people with a bow and arrow that also does extra spore damage with my main action, or I can do a spell that does necrotic damage. So like I just have a lot of attacks that I myself can do, but like with the bonus action one, I can use that for damage. Alternatively, I can put fucking haste spores on the ground that if anybody touches these spores, they get haste, which is double movement, extra action, +3 to dexterity rolls. Shit, it does one more thing. It does one more thing that I'm forgetting. Because I know it does 4 things.
Extra Extraction, AC increase,
AC
double
increase, that's it.
movement. There you go.
And so, like,
This is like +2 for AC.
I just put it near our fighter and our Druid of the Moon, and they're each getting like 4 to 5 attacks per turn, and it's so fucking busted. When we first tested it out,
there's a downside to it. Or not? Yeah.
What's the downside?
Wow. I thought it was lethargic, where like you lose a turn.
No, that's potions of haste. That doesn't apply to Spore Druid haste. They just if you touch this cloud of spores, you get haste for this turn. And so like what we're doing is like they're running to the spores, and then they're running to an enemy because it doubles their fucking movement. And then they're just doing a million attacks. Our Warlock, he will literally jump to the spores and then cast 6 fucking Eldritch Blasts. It's so fucking strong. And then they don't get lethargic. And like the spores stay there for like 2 or 3 turns. The real downside is that it applies to any creature that touches it. So potentially, enemies could get it. But they don't know to go for it, and so they kind of just run by. And it's like, well, anyway. Have you ever played Dead by Daylight? No. I'm too scared for that. Eland, who's the blue-haired cutie? That is Aspie Alex. They're
my friend.
They're Cookie's friend. And they're cute.
Vampire bunny.
Yeah, our group, we have an ancient one warlock, I think is what they are. We've got a Spore Druid, we've got a Druid of the Moon, and then we have a Battle Master fighter, I think they are. Our Battle Master.
That's where I'm gonna be for my next one. Battle Master's great.
Good lord, our Battle Master fighter carried a fight so fucking hard yesterday. It was a boss who, I'm not going to say who it is. It's in the Sorcerer's Sundry, so you probably know of it. Our fighter just one-turned him. Like, the fight started.
Damn.
And this boss has a bunch of buffs from different minions around the field, but it doesn't affect physical damage. And our fighter just smacked him 3 times, action surged again, I think, and the dude died. And it was just like, well, that was easy. It looks like a Nanachi base. It is. Good eye.
Yeah, it is. It's a couple shit.
Yeah. We, God, this fucking fight. Our fighter one-turns the main guy, the main boss of this fight. And then one of his elementals shot a fireball at me and killed 6 of my fucking minions because we were all stacked in the same place and, like, couldn't move. And so it's just like, man, I hate this.
The castle place. I forget the place is called. Like the circus, when you go to the, like, across the bridge, you can get into, like, the castle area.
Yeah.
For Act 3. I don't know what happened. I remember what happened. I was trying to get the sorcerer out, and I said I could get her out without fighting anyone, because I could give her the invisibility potion. My friends went, no, we're gonna murder everything. We're gonna murder everyone here. I'm like, sure. I'll keep the sorceress nearby. So we fought everything in the castle, and I mean everything.
You know, there's like a side door that you only have to like.
Yeah, I know. I know. I told them there's a side door because I saw it. They was like, no, we're killing everyone, including one of the 3 bosses, the major bosses. So I was like, okay. We killed him.
You brought her to up there. Your friends are murder hobos.
No, we killed. We killed everyone on the first floor.
Mm-hmm.
and then got her out. And I said, like, can I please let her go? Because we don't really need her. We need her for a quest later. Can you just let her go, please?
Absolute menaces.
So and my friend decided to solo fight the second floor where the guy is at. Like I said, he solo killed him.
Good lord.
Just being a fighter. I know he's a fighter, something like Eldritch Knight mixed with something else, but having an AC with shield, like a high AC, like I know he has the mithril plate armor. I think it's where the fuck is the highest AC you could have. That plus a shield, plus having the spell shield. He has an AC like a level 2 shield, AC of 30. Like it's almost impossible to fucking hit him.
God,
He's an elder. So it's just funny to watch him go into battle, just avoid every single hit, and you're just like, bro, I can't go up there. I can't go up there to help you. You got everything by yourself. I cannot go up there.
That's funny.
I can support.
I can support
by sending you potions, but that's all we can do.
I feel like I'd be really annoyed if this is like my first time going through the game and somebody's doing some meta shenanigans like this.
No. This is all of our first playthroughs. He just found this stupid shit.
Even if it's his first playthrough and like he found it on his own, I feel like I'd be annoyed because like there's an intended way to go through the game for story purposes, and he's basically just like circumventing all of that. Which it's fun when you can do that. When you can like break a game like that, it's really fun. But when it's
we're all playing. Yeah, we're all playing it like how we want to play it. Then we'll try to play the appropriate way next time.
Gotcha.
Because I didn't really enjoy murdering every single person because we have massacred a lot of people.
I like the first playthrough being the intended way, where it's like
it's our way.
And then after that, I'm okay with like silly playthroughs or like meta playthroughs. A playthrough I'm very interested in doing is a run I'm interested in doing is a 4-goblin playthrough where everybody makes halflings with green skin, and we murder hobo everything.
Let's go.
Elon, who is the cute small cat. This is Cookie
He's
Pro.
The cookie.
So you hate people having fun? Yes. Yes, I do. I want them to play the right way and forget their dumb way. It's not fun. It's bad, and they just don't understand games. And gamers these days are no.
There's multiple ways to play.
I mean, so what I don't like about people doing stuff like that on the first playthrough is like, if all 4 people are down to play like that, sure. But I hate when somebody's playing like that and somebody in the run doesn't want to play like that.
I just stick with it.
If your friend was like, I have 30 AC so I can literally fucking do anything I want, and he goes into a room and does that, and people are like, well, that's kind of a story thing, and like lore-wise our characters wouldn't be able to do this, and he's like, well, they can't stop me and I can do it. If I was in that run, I'd be like, all right, I'm done with this run. Have fun.
I'm having fun still.
That's good.
Esports like, bro, you're fucking broken. This is dumb. But he knows damn well, like, I can't come up to help you. I will join in when it is appropriate for me to join in. Because I am squishy rogue. I can't do much. Most of my stuff comes from me in the darkness.
There's a lot of things that, like, I don't know how the game works because I'm so new to D&D, right? I don't know how monks work at all. I don't know how rogues work at all.
Oh, monks are great.
I don't know how sorcerers work at all.
I want to try to, like, from next visit year play. I wonder if I could do that. I want to play Battle Master. Like, I want to play, like, Fighter Battle Master, or play Sorcerer with the not the blood, like, not Dragon Bloodline, but the Chaos one. because I want to have fun with that. So, Sorcerer has a ability like there's two different bloodlines. The Dragon bloodline where you can just use dragon magic, like use like any dragons like bloodline magic, or you can have Chaos, which is there's a chance whenever you cast a spell that's not a cantrip that your magic will go haywire. Like you'll cast your spell, but another spell will come out with it, and it rolls from a D100 page, and it's the most funniest shit that could happen because you could accidentally make something bigger. You could have a fireball drop on top of you and kill everyone around you.
Oh god.
Yeah, so much this random amount of shit, and I want to do that. Yes, wild magic. Thank you. I love wild magic. Wild magic is the most fun for me. I love chaos.
I did the barbarian spear throwing build my first playthrough, and that was fun until Act 3. In Act 3, there's so much just shit on the ceiling that interrupts the spear path that it was just like, this is honestly kind of miserable. But it felt really strong. I was doing 3 Eldritch Knight, 9 Barbarian. And if honestly, it would have been better if I had 12 Barbarian and one of the spears that returned to you. But like on the fight with the final boss of Act 2, I like did 60% of his health in one turn.
I mean, I was told there was 2 different ones, so I took the underground one.
What?
I was told there was 2 different bosses for Act 2.
So, it sounds like you're talking about the Underdark?
Yes, I fought the Underdark one.
That's Act 1.
Not Underdark, wait.
The Underdark and the Mountain Pass are Act 1. And Act 2 is just the Shadowlands.
Are they Act 1?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, sorry. Shadowlands. That's what I fought. The Shadowlands boss.
Yeah, well, so you have to do the Shadowlands boss.
Do you?
Yeah.
I was told that there's different ones from a Mountain Pass.
No, okay. In Act 1, you start in the forest area. And then you can go to the Underdark or the Mountain Pass. Honestly, you can do both. Both times I've gone through the game, I've done both areas.
I haven't.
But both of these will lead to Act 2. You can go through either of these to get to Act 2. But that's when Act 1 ends. So you either go into the Underdark, you go to the Grimforge area, or you go through the Mountain Pass, deal with the Githyanki. That leads into Act 2. Act 2 is the Shadowlands area, with the final boss being at Moonrise Towers. And then when you beat him, that goes into Act 3.
So none of we completely skipped the mountain. Like we never went to the Mountain Pass.
Okay.
We just did everything Shadowlands. So our next playthrough, we are going through the Mountain Path.
You can do both. You can basically full clear one and then just be like, let's go to the other one just to see. From a lore standpoint, it doesn't really make sense to do that, but
yes.
Yeah, it was the first time I played Spear Barbarian, that was fun. I kind of did it because it was simple, and I was like, I don't know shit about D&D. I'm fucking learning, so I'm just gonna play something where I just literally just throw spears. That was fun. It was very annoying in Act 3. Spore Druid has been way fun. Spore Druid has been way more fun than Barbarian. The next time I play, I'm kind of thinking Rogue, maybe Monk.
Yes. Monk is fun. You could actually do a combination of both. Because they have ways to work in together to be like a ninja between the two.
I can also see myself playing Ranger. Druid has been super fun.
The way my is I'm a rogue ranger. Because the rogue, if you go to the subclass assassinate, which is if you have any person who has not taken their initiative during combat, you instantly crit on.
Is that per turn or just for the first turn?
No. The very first turn.
Okay.
Anybody who has not made a move yet, you instantly crit on. And then on Ranger, if you subclass to Gloomstalker, if you're in complete darkness, nothing can sense you. And then you also get a bonus attack, like it's Gloomstalker attack. So the Gloomstalker gets one attack guaranteed on the first of their turn. Anytime it's like their first turn going in, they can make an attack, and you can get a bonus attack, an extra attack, through the Gloomstalker tree. So you can do like 3 attacks on the first turn, all of them being guaranteed crits. And it's just like, you're dead, and you're dead.
Good lord.
Yeah. And you can be in in complete darkness and not be seen, and still like snipe everyone as long as you're sneaking.
You've mentioned Gloomstalker shenanigans to me before. I think
I love Gloomstalker. Gloomstalker is fun.
I think the next time I might play Ranger and commit to Beastmaster more than the first time I tried it. Because the first time I played, that was what I played before Barbarian. Well, no, actually, I think I went Barbarian, tried Beastmaster. I was like, this sucks, and went back to Barbarian. But I just don't think I knew what I was doing and didn't give it a fair shot. I am getting so tired suddenly. Just lie.
You walked a lot today.
I did walk a lot. Where will we go? Does anybody know anything about the game Stargate?
Stargate?
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, but Hunt was playing it earlier. So I'm thinking maybe we go to Hunt. Stargate? Like that show? I guess? I was watching Hunt play it a bit earlier. I'm gonna get up. And, they're playing Stargate. Let's see.
Oh, it is Stargate.
Behavior. Me auto level.
The actual show. What the
hell? This is a good view, right? Anchor. World. Voices. Turn them down for a moment. We're gonna go to Hunt. We're gonna go see Stargate. iShock Rail. I'm gonna open their stream and get rid of the ads. Flash Raid. Pantera Doll. Got a new name. But it's kind of like the same name. I don't know how long Hunt is gonna go today. Anytime Hunt streams, sometimes they go for 24 fucking hours because they're fucking insane. But we love Hunt. We did 6 miles today. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. I'll be back tomorrow. If you like the walking videos, it's Walking Through Worlds on YouTube. There's a link below. Other than that, I love you. Bye.